Hello and welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio. It's February 24th, and we are excited. We'll be drafting the states today. Jake's TV has some new lighting. I went sledding. We got a President Obama impersonator, a guy who set his lawn on fire. A lot of stuff to talk about and discuss. Jake, how are you doing?
James, Big Baby David, everyone live for the JJTV Wednesday, Hump Day. Big part of people's hump days, and it's become a big part of our livelihood here. Wednesday's like the turn in the page day.
Love Wednesday.
Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday can grind you down a little bit, and then Wednesday we end up here, get a little weird with it, and then, Thursday's the weekend, as they say. Girl, you're perfect. Know you're worth it. Bad performance in hindsight. I'm doing well, Jim. Well dressed as always. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. We have a big present that we're going to open at halftime. I'm very excited about that. I also want to give you a little claps. Jake came in and got the air conditioner going, and I packed a pair of shorts today just in case it got really hot in here. If anyone not familiar with like old New York buildings, they just crank the heat. We have all of our heaters, I got a wrench and I tightened the valve so it wouldn't work. But when the weather turns to 45 degrees, they don't change the heat at all. No. So there was a chance that we would be all yesterday I was very hot and sweaty in this room. So Jake came in, set up the AC. Very proud of you. Great job.
I didn't realize that happened until just now. That's on me, and I'm thankful.
Okay.
It is directing straight into my leg region. I can see the angle of it. So at some point, if we can get the little
turn,
not the outside anglers, the inside, the vertical ones. If they were just aiming at the door, I think that would be a better situation.
Okay. Well,
but I'm excited.
You're both suspect.
Why?
Don't like the niceties with the over-looming state draft coming today.
Yeah.
The mood in the office has been. What's a good phrase when like something's ready to pop? Like things are building up.
It's been bubbling.
It's been bubbling.
Been
Tension. Yeah.
You could carve the tension with a knife.
We've got 3 people pretty confident with their upcoming state drafts. That'll be coming in a little bit.
I'm not
Interested to
confident.
see how that plays out. What's that?
I don't want to share too much of my thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to
think
do too much before we're doing it.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I got to tell the people about? I got to tell them about Oso Rojo hot sauce, the official hot sauce of Jomboy Media. If you're watching JJR a while ago, Cam sent us this hot sauce just because he's a fan of the show and wanted us to try it out. I like it. I use it a lot. Now we've made them the official hot sauce of Jomboy Media. If you go to osorojohotsauce.com, you can buy yourself some hot sauces, small batches, flavor over spice, which is they say and is correct. I stand by that for them. If you use discount code Jomboy, you get 10% off all of your orders. It's someone's birthday coming up in your life, get them some hot sauce. Everyone likes, you can try it. It's a tangible effect to a present. Like, ooh, I'll try it right now. Put it on my eggs. Oso Rojo hot sauce. Go check it out.
Oso Rojo. What's the promo code?
Jomboy.
Jomboy.
My parents got some Oso Rojo hot sauce using promo code Jomboy.
Do they like it?
Think so.
Wow.
Which did they get? Just a variety pack?
Yeah, my dad said he's typically not into like the mustardy flavors. I think they got the variety pack.
The mustard's
but he
the
liked
one.
it. Yeah, but he liked it a little bit because of the flavor over spice.
Yeah, I mean, I
promo code Jomboy.
Yeah, I don't like the ones that just blow your brains off with spice.
Where spice is the goal. I'm out.
Spice,
I'm not really into
when
spice.
you're feeling good.
But if it's part of the equation and it's otherwise tasty.
Spice.
Now,
when
do
you
we
know
want to
you
do
should.
some pleasantries before we get into the draft, or do we just want to get into the draft? Like, do you want to talk about your TV? Do you want to talk about
check some boxes?
Do you want to talk about your outfit? Do you have a pen over there?
I threw you the pen I had over here the other day, and I replaced it with this pen, and I'll give it to you also.
Okay, I'm gonna write down my number 1 through 100.
Right.
So
You want to give me a piece of paper?
Yeah.
And we'll give Davis one too.
You're just writing down a number 1 through 100.
And are we doing?
So you have my pen.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll give it. The pen will get.
The pen will get around. Are we gonna do a generator, or is someone else gonna do a generator?
I can do it on the screen.
Okay. Yeah, Jim, I'll check a few boxes as we go. Today's a big day. It's Jessica's birthday, my sweet Jessica. We kind of have a little bit of a comedy show going with her birthday, because normally I'm away at spring training. This year was, because we're not going to spring training, was going to be the first year we were lined up to be together for her birthday in like 4 years. And she went home. She went home to her mom's outside of Charlotte. So happy birthday. Love. Beautiful thing. 5 years from the day we met each other. Met Jess on her birthday. So,
and then he filmed Grown Losers like the next day.
Yeah, Grown Losers that we matched on Bumble.
I think I would pick you up from the airport, and you told me about your date with Jessica.
Yeah.
Now you liked her a lot.
Yeah, it was. It was good.
Did you know the day you were meeting that it was her birthday? Like going in.
So I did. This is our like story, and it is a good one, but I've told it a lot. So sorry for phrasing it in that dumb Jake voice a second ago. So BBD, we matched on Bumble, and I hit a point in my dating life where, done playing games. We can text a little bit and see if we've got something going on, but like you got to meet up, and if there's some fireworks, cool. If there's not, also cool. Like, let's keep it moving here. So I think another thing, and this could be advice to people on those dating apps. If you match with someone, you got a window. I think it's probably changed with Corona a little bit, but you got to make moves in the first 48 hours. I think Scrubs, they do an episode on it, watching Scrubs, that there's like a 48-hour time limit.
I think in there it was 24 hours from the first time there was a thing.
Yeah, otherwise you get friend zone.
Weird.
That's kind of another thing. Anyways, so we match. I want to say it's like a Monday or something like that. And oh, you want the pen? I haven't written my number.
I thought, well, your paper's folded.
Telling a goddamn electric story that you're dying to hear.
I am dying to hear.
Now you're begging for the pen.
I didn't see it. It doesn't matter anyway, because I already wrote mine down. You would have seen it.
We match, and as John mentioned, that weekend we're filming Grown Losers. So, I'm trying to get a sneak peek at my number here. So, if we don't link up before Grown Losers, it's over. And I think the fact that it's titled Grown Losers helps. So, I told you, I'm like, hey, love to meet up. Head into San Francisco this weekend, I think Thursday. So, would love to meet up Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever it was. And so she's like, yeah, actually, I can meet up tomorrow if you want to grab a drink or something. And I was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. And then she goes, yeah, there's one thing that's kind of weird. And I was like, oh boy, here we go. And she's like, well, it's my birthday tomorrow. And I was like, ooh, that is kind of weird, huh? And so she went on a ramble thing, and she's like, no, I've got friends visiting this weekend. I have other birthday plans, but it's the middle of the week. And I was like, yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense. You're becoming an adult.
Yeah. I cry on my birthday too.
Yeah. So we met up. We had a nice date. I was very funny. Shades of gray. I was sweating. I was wearing a friend's beige pullover, and I was sweating a lot, drinking old fashions. And then the other part of that story is, I'm trying to keep this girl with the pretty smile talking, whatever I can do. So at one point she asked about my birthday, and I was like, oh yeah, it's October 11th. I go on some sort of ramble, and then just knee-jerk reaction, I go, so when's your birthday? And her face dropped, and she's like, it's today. I'm on a date with you, loser, on my birthday. Wow. And now look, we have a massive dog out of it. So God is good, or doesn't exist, great. But
one or the other.
So big day.
What about this outfit? Is this fashion police approved?
So I ordered a new item that gets here today, unfortunately. Yeah. So I had to dig into the closet. So this is a nice shirt I have.
Yeah.
That I believe was gifted to me by Jess's mother. So I was figuring it out. I was like, this is nice. I was going to go back to the yellow plaid thing and play off that again, but it would have been, now that I'm posting to social media, I can't run back the same fit.
No, you have to wear
you can't run this on a Wednesday.
Yeah, the plaid just has to be every day. I'm not loving this one.
Okay, you're an asshole. No, so this did come together ad lib. I think these are like suit pants.
The pants look great.
I mean, I am pushing the limits
Yeah.
on these threads, holding it together. A little bit of water weight, I think, in the leg region. But yeah, in this top, Jim,
It looks hot. That's my thing.
I will say this: it's not too hot. You can wear it later. It's a game of angles with this bad boy. I can look like svelte and fit, but if it like clings to the wrong area, then it's like,
You're at the wrong angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan of clinging.
So that's the game I'm playing with it, but got approval from the fashion committee. They're happy with the strides I'm taking. Gonna have a new fit next week.
Nice.
So
How about my personal
My-
chef, personal trainer, COVID diet?
oh, that's pretty good. My hair is also trashed right now. I tried to go slicked back.
You
fully
styled
this
your hair
morning.
like the outfit, like your
Yes.
But I don't. That's not like
No,
you.
but now it's falling apart. So the people looking that didn't see are like, oh. And one of the activities we did at work this morning that you guys will be seeing soon does better with messy hair. So I got in there a little
Yeah,
bit. But
yeah.
let's talk about your diet.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
If anyone, I mean, let me see if I can find it. It's always wild to see people talking about your life. Again, like I don't. This made me laugh. If anything else, I don't
Yeah.
care at all. Someone said, "Geez, when did Jomboy lose all that weight?"
Yeah.
Someone responded and said, "Honestly, probably when he blew up with the Astros reveal.
Yeah.
He's getting famous, and I'm guessing he got a trainer and or chef so he can be better on camera rather than just on a microphone."
Yeah.
Good for him. Which, like, I think that dude went 0 for 5.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's not one thing that's correct or true in that whole paragraph.
You're on camera more.
No, I'm not.
More.
I don't think so.
I mean, since
We
then
did
we've
Google,
been
Google
we've-
Hangout. That counts as camera, the same amount.
It's in the realm.
We've since then been like gotten the full studio and everything, and just everything has the video component that
Like,
gets
I see what
viewed
they're
more.
saying. Like the more
Yeah, but we did
professional
Jumbo Dick
setup.
Radio 5 times a week.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did. I did like Six Pack Cinema twice. I did the Talking Song. Like I've been on.
But like the video end of things gets much more views now than
Yeah.
they were.
yeah, much
More
more,
eyes
views.
on it.
But yes,
Which is kind of the statement.
trainer and or chef is hilarious. Imagine if I could afford that. Like
Next
I would-
fundraising.
time wise and money wise, just impossible to enter that.
Yeah.
And then someone said he also got COVID,
Yeah. True.
which made
He
him
had
lose weight.
COVID 5 months ago. That isn't a puke disease.
I tried to tell you on that day, and I didn't want it to come off backhanded or anything, but it was the Women Belong in Sports hoodie with the way you styled your hair that day for the Weekly Dumb, and it tightened you up. I don't know what it was. I think it was the fit of the hoodie and the way you were wearing your hair, but I tried to tell you in a full non-joking way, you were looking good that day.
It was a nice, crisp hoodie. I think it was fresh hoodie.
Yeah. Because this is gray,
Yeah.
like the other sweater was, but I think the other one fit just a little better,
Well, it was newer.
and it was newer,
So it was, like,
so that's what
ironed
was
out.
going there, and the hair was a little more done up.
Yeah.
So-
Well, the hair's. I like where my hair's at right now, so I've been doing it.
Good.
I'll dislike it tomorrow.
Huge.
Very big. Anything else I have on here? Your TV got backlighting on your TV?
Yeah, I put the lights on my TV. There was a little bit of a, I'm going to be a giant tool factor with it. Really like how it came out. It's not over the top. Like, it's got settings that can put it over the top, but
They're cheap, right?
they were cheap. They were under $20.
Yeah. Okay.
When you told me you were doing that, was that Monday you told us? I thought you had like just placed the order like 5 minutes earlier, and then you posted the pic. So just the timing.
I placed it on Sunday, so they were next day, which, I don't know. Amazon, I guess that's kind of what they do. But,
They've been delayed lately.
So how do you choose the colors behind your TV?
so there's an app and a controller, and just pick them. And they've got settings. You can either have it standard or you can have them rotate, and it's got speeds if they're going to rotate. So
Have you turned them off yet? Or are they always on?
There's supposed to be an audio link thing that, like, it's supposed to react to audio. Haven't messed with that yet. I turn them on and off. Okay. I'm deciding if I like it. If I'm just watching a game, do I want it on?
I don't think so.
I don't know yet. I experimented with it last night, it's kind of one of those things that.
Have you played like a Rez You should play a Rez concert and then have them react to the audio.
I mean, that's part of the plan. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, I'm interested to see like if there's a Yankee game and I put on the blue background, does that feel any cooler? I don't know. But I'm happy with it.
Nice.
I thought I was gonna put them on, and 31-year-old Jake was gonna
immediately feel like a waste of time.
Cuss out 21-year-old Jake up and down the street. Like, how could you think this was gonna be anything? It looks pretty solid. Yeah, just like some.
Noodle like him.
I think we've got a big. He has no idea what's going on. He's a dog. I think we need to figure out. We need art like on our wall. Currently, is the new TV stand that I built. And
16-hour build.
The lights, yeah. Was that this weekend?
I believe so.
Yeah, built a TV stand.
A Saturday night into Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we did Jess's birthday dinner that night, so I walked into it, and I was in dad mode. You grab a beer, you grab 2 beers, you grab 3 beers, you do a bad job building it, and you save it for the morning. But yeah, so we need some art on that wall. I'm wondering, and this is where dumb Jake brain kicks in, do we get some art that has like a reflective aspect to it? So when the lights are on, it's like a whole dojo in there. Again, sounds bad, sounds kind of Jeremy Jam-ish, but that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, sounds like if you have those lights, you also need a fish tank.
Love Michelle Lee.
Okay.
Same birthday as me.
That's awesome.
10/11/89.
Katie got me a Theragun for my birthday. A mini Theragun.
Like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's huge.
About it. On my back.
Was that the Theragun? Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
I was gonna bring it in and fuck with it, and
yeah,
like do it on your nose until you name 7 cereals.
Nosebleed.
Just bloody.
Big time
broken
nosebleed.
Bones,
yeah.
Bloody. Life.
Cartilage everywhere.
Tricks.
Okay.
It says here I went sledding.
Yeah.
I did. We did the top 10 activities. Sledding. Yeah. Had a blast.
Huge.
It was a very baby hill, so I went with 2-year-old Ike.
Yeah.
3-year-old? I think he's turning 3 soon.
Sure.
Between 2 and 3.
Yeah. He had fun, so I was excited. It says here that Jake fell down a flight of subway stairs.
BBD. That's
good stuff. I hadn't read the list today.
That's not true.
Yeah. I don't know how it found its way on the
Myth busted on the fall down the flight of stairs.
So, just bad prep work?
Bad prep work.
On the list here of things we're going to talk about?
Yeah, I think the other thing, I'm trying to think, I had a couple notes. We're watching Scrubs. I think I might have mentioned that last time. Enjoying it.
I started watching Psych.
Ooh, how about that?
Texted Evan.
How about that?
Yeah.
My dad likes that show.
It's all right.
Could be wrong.
It's from 2006, which is a long time ago.
It's many moons ago at this
15 years.
Yeah, and I'm definitely getting the little bit I've mentioned this with rewatching The Office, that now watching it as an older person, like in the show now, Zach Braff is younger than me. Yeah. When I originally watched it, he was older, so it's interesting seeing some of those dynamics.
Always weird to do.
And I'm a really dumb guy. I'm really appreciating all of the actors. Like when I originally watched Scrubs, it's JD, it's Turk. I mean, Dr. Cox being Dr. Cox is so good. Yeah. I mean, to be that far in that character really is incredible. And then all the side characters. I mentioned this on Talking Knicks yesterday, but Ted is so funny. Like
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, I remember. Zach Braff did his post about that, and he's like, there's dudes that are just so funny, and you don't appreciate how funny they are. And Ted's that guy, and so starting to get a little bit of that, and even Bob Kelso, man. I mean, to be the cheery, hated character, that's really good acting.
Yeah,
that I as a youth I never
Scrubs
appreciated.
Is great.
So
Scrubs is great,
and that all ties into Ted Lasso, Bill Lawrence. So yeah, enjoying that.
Oh, I'm getting another dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were gonna announce that or not.
Yeah, on Saturday. Maisel.
It's exciting.
Name's gonna be Maisel.
Marvelous.
Yeah. MacDougal. Starts with an M, ends with an O. Maisel. Starts with an M, ends with an O. Mac and Maisie. That's a nice flow to it.
Mac and Maisie. Good time, baby.
Seamstress for the band.
Jump on you at the door.
Blah, 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 blah.
Where have you been?
Hey,
My
I said this
owner.
yesterday in my Some Notes video that I posted last night, but George Washington thought lizards survived on air alone. And not just George Washington, like everyone of that time period did.
Really into that. You do owe this to the chat. What kind of dog?
Oh,
Because we know, but the chat doesn't know.
same as MacDougal, Wheaton Terrier. I'm not a dog person.
Jimmy's a doggist.
Found a breed you like.
Yeah,
He likes what he likes.
yeah. I'm not a dog person, but I like my dogs and some other dogs.
Yeah.
But I'm not like.
You don't just walk by a dog on the street and
No,
get
not at
excited.
all.
You're not a random dog person.
No, like Katie would get. She would sometimes like when people like avoid Mac,
Right.
and I'm like, hey, I can't really. That's me.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm allergic to a lot of dogs.
Blue
Like if I pet a dog and then there's hair in my hand, that means the next hour of my life is Sneeze City. So,
Sneeze City Fish. Sneeze City Fish.
boom, boom. All right, let's do this. Everyone, hold up your number. We are drafting the states, but first we have to pick the order. We all wrote down a random.
Is this part brought to us by anything?
Yeah, it's brought to you by DraftKings. The snake draft today.
The snake draft is brought to you by DraftKings.
Yes, and DraftKings is doing a big promotion right now where you can bet on any team to hit a three-pointer in the NBA, and if that team hits a three-pointer, you win big. You bet $1, you win $100 if that team hits a three-pointer. Any team of your choice, kind of a crazy thing. Get excited for March Madness because that's coming up, and I bet they're going to do some crazy shit after that. So, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code Jomboy to get your shot to turn $1 into $100 when you bet on any team to hit a three-pointer in any basketball game this week. That's promo code Jomboy for new customers to get a shot at 100-to-1 odds any basketball team to hit a three-point shot only at DraftKings. Now, I don't want to, give away any future picks, but you must be 21 or older, New Jersey, Indiana, Michigan, or Virginia only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Winnings paid out in 4 $25 free bets. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or in Indiana, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Or in Virginia, call 888-532-3500. Thank you very much to DraftKings. Honestly, just thank you very much
Thank
to
you.
DraftKings.
Thank you.
Go sign up. Use
DraftKings.
promo code Jomboy.
Promo
All
code
right.
Jomboy.
What number did everyone write down?
I wrote the number 5.
All right. I wrote the number 44.
I wrote the number 67.
Okay.
And the number generated is 39. So I have the first choice.
39
Is that
minus 5.
So is it just?
I'm 6 away.
I agree. You're
one.
closest. I
Okay.
just don't. I don't know what the rules are right now.
Who's closer,
you are-
me or BBD?
I'm not a math guy.
Is this?
Well,
the-
you're 34
Is
away.
it another
No, you're 34 away.
draw?
Not another draw. BBD.
67,
I
BBD?
don't know what the rules
67
are. Yes.
minus 39 is 28. Jake's got the second pick.
I think BBD has the second pick.
It's 34.
What did you write
29.
down?
5.
So you're 34 and
BBD's
he was
closer.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got there.
I was
I will be taking the third pick.
Oh.
Interesting.
What do you want, first or second?
I thought. That
Yeah.
was-
No, that was a new
I
rule to
like-
me as well.
No,
That's what I
li-
said to you.
I thought
You
that
didn't
meant
even
you were
tell
gonna
me
have
about the
first
numbers
pick.
thing until we started
No,
the show.
I said it should be an option.
I have no qualms with it.
Yeah.
Just
Oh man.
yeah.
Do you want the first pick or the second pick?
So you took third.
Yes.
I want second.
Yes.
I will be first.
Yes. Okay.
I will be first.
So how this works is we each have to draft one team from a region.
Can we show the people the region? Are we going to do that?
Oh, I have
BBD, if
Give
you
me
could
a
do that,
minute.
that would be
I
We
will
great.
have-
combined the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast into one super region, so we can make 5 regions instead of 6. You're going to show them the regions?
Yes, this will just take me a minute. Is all. But
So, we're each going to pick 5 states.
Yeah.
You need one from each region.
Yeah.
So once you select from a region, that region is closed to you.
Yes.
So there's the Northeast, the Southeast, the West, the Midwest, and the Southwest. I mean, I don't want to give stuff away. We'll get it on the screen for you guys.
It's on the screen. What's your pick?
Okay. My first pick in the draft. This is tricky because there's a big supply-demand thing going on here.
Yes.
There's a big supply-demand thing going on here.
My biggest fear coming into the draft is that we were all going to identify that.
With that, my number one pick in the draft, this is going to be controversial. People aren't going to like this. But you guys passed on the number one pick, so I have to do what I have to do. I am taking the great state of Arizona.
Whoa.
Watch.
Whoa.
With only 4 states in the Southwest, you guys are going to be in a tight spot with a player that is a negative player. Arizona is a sneaky great state. You have all sorts of weather in the high country and low country. Sedona is one of my favorite places. You've got pro sports. You've got every climate. Arizona is beautiful. The Grand Canyon, you're not going to find anything else in the Southwest region that comes close.
And with the second pick, I will be taking Texas for all of the same reasons besides Grand Canyon.
Wow!
Yeah, unreal that you
I've been
took
saying-
Texas before Arizona.
I've been saying all week around the office, consulting my area scouts, if I get the number one pick, I think I have to take Texas.
Guys.
Because of the scarcity.
Yeah, Texas
If
is so big,
for
and
me, it's
everyone's a
Texas.
little jealous of Texas. Everyone's a little jealous of how much they love themselves.
No way.
Yeah, okay. 1, shocked Texas didn't go 1 overall. I thought because of the density in the
scarcity.
Southwest. 2, shocked BBD drafted from the same region with his first pick to get us.
Well, you're gonna
because
your
I've-
player from
you're
that
gonna-
region is gonna be awful.
Because
it's
it's-
going
it's-
to be the worst player in the draft.
but now
because-
it's my last pick. I don't
Yeah,
care
now
about
it's
it.
your last pick, but
That's
I
fine.
don't want that
You
snake
guys are
from
out.
me.
Yeah.
Because it's such a big drop off. For me, it was Texas, pretty big drop. Arizona, massive drop for those last
Agree,
two.
but it'll be my last pick.
I mean,
Yeah,
chat,
no,
chat,
that's what
chat
you
can
get out
answer.
of
We're
that.
not doing by state size. We're doing by best state.
yeah, I think
And
Texas
Arizona
is
is a better state than Texas.
For me, Arizona was a
I've-
clear number 2.
Who of you
Yeah.
have lived in Texas? That's right, Poppy did.
a lot of cities, a lot of sports teams, a lot of pride.
Same with Arizona.
And you get all the weather.
Yeah.
You get,
You get much more weather than they get credit for. You lived in Dallas.
yeah.
We went to
Also
Dallas
went to Arizona.
recently.
All right.
Sedona, gorgeous.
I will be taking New York
a
with
good
my
pick.
first pick
It's a good pick.
from the Northeast. And then with my snake around, I will be taking California from the West.
Yeah, I mean those are chalk, and that's I
Yeah,
don't like
those are the chalk picks. I don't want to make a comment about your selections at this
Yeah.
time.
it. Yeah,
So let me do some catch up work.
Those
Arizona,
are the
Texas.
biggest tourist attractions because they got so much to offer.
You have
New York is
some of the
vast.
biggest
They got
cities.
like the Niagara Falls.
New York's
up
a great
there.
pick. California,
California, you can ski and you can surf in the same day, up and down the coast. All sorts of weather.
huge taxes.
A lot of taxes.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
So I'm trying to. I do fear with where I'm going, you'll be able to throw the same lines at me about Texas. I think I can afford. No. I'm trusting my board
Okay.
because I don't think it's that big a drop off. This does give me an opportunity. I did present this opportunity that I was excited about to
My God.
my area scouts.
You got to make the pick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm taking Colorado.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick.
And I really love taking Colorado from Jake.
That's fun.
that was my number 2 in the West as
the
well.
West
It was
is
my number
stacked.
2 in the West.
The
Ooh, you
West
think
is
so?
stacked.
You
yeah.
would think so. You
The
would
West
think
is
so.
stacked. I was fine. I was planning on taking my last pick from the West. My notes on the West says can wait. Can't
That's.
wait.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I will be going back to back here.
You're comfortable with all those.
So I can
picks?
wait on the West, which is huge. This gets interesting pretty quick. Northeast.
All of a sudden.
There's some fighting ground picks there. The Midwest, I can still get the number 1 in the Midwest. I like a couple there. Okay. What I am going to do is I'm going to take Illinois in the Midwest. Chicago just trumps the rest of that region.
That was my third
I thought
in the Midwest.
It was my
Trumps
number
the
one in the
region.
Midwest as
Yeah.
well, because of the Chicago factor. And you
on
get
the,
a variety.
You're on the
of-
lake. I mean, Chicago is one of the best states. Chicago's one of the best cities in the U.S. It just
Yeah.
gets cold.
Southern
And
Illinois.
that's more of an issue. My issue with the Midwest.
Yeah, no,
than
I mean, the
anything
Midwest
else.
is very weak. I think Chicago is the only real power play. You know, you guys are going to angle something, but I'm fine with it. And then I think, and I guess I'm going to keep going with value here. I'm thinking about breaking from my board a little bit.
Wow. Early break.
I am going to go with. You guys are going to freak out if I take that. I am going to go with Florida.
What?
Yeah. No state income tax. The Southeast is another
That
region.
doesn't happen in Texas either. maybe.
Florida's like the joke of America.
Florida's like it's Texas.
15
Everyone
opioid,
ends up-
15 opioid deaths a day in Florida.
Cool. There's tons of opioid
You
deaths.
get-
There's more in New York City.
No, there's not. It's
There-
there's not. It's the leading.
There is
it's
today.
It's the
You
leader in
should have
opioid
seen what I was
deaths.
passing out on the subway today.
Florida's where people go to commit crime and also go to die.
No. Yeah, exactly. Go to
Man.
die somewhere? That's the dream.
Wow.
If we're discussing boards, I do have Florida as my number 3 because you get a variety of things, and my thing with the Southeast, you can get a state with character, even if you don't necessarily think it's the
Yeah.
best. You're going to get some character.
I didn't
Yeah,
have Florida in my board.
I think that's where Florida comes away, though. I mean, I actually did break my board. I had Florida as my 2, but thinking about it, it's a powerful state. It dictates almost every election. A lot of great golf. You go there to relax.
Yeah.
BBD?
Hey, we have different favorites here. You've taken a lot that I don't think you've taken one that was my one yet.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So I'm between 2 regions. I'm going.
Pressure pack pick. This is the pivot point of the draft. And I'm worried about what BBD is going to pick.
I want to go to the Southeast. I do. I will take Georgia.
Wow.
That was my second in the Southeast.
Not on my board.
It was really close between my 1 and 2. I'll wait, and I have a feeling I know what your number 1 is in that region because I think that's.
I
the
have
other one
back-to-backs
between.
now?
You have
Back-to-back.
back-to-backs.
All right. I will take my Midwest number 1, which is Michigan.
Ooh.
Longest freshwater coastline. It's basically
Wasn't on my list.
a peninsula.
It's
summertime in Lake Michigan.
It's the third best.
You have
It's a reach.
summer activities. Like I always was jealous of Lake Tahoe. Summer activities and winter activities. Snowmobiling, snow fishing, frozen ponds.
Have you ever done those?
Yeah.
When do you go snowmobiling?
I've been snowmobiling like on when you go to places like that. Like I have relatives in Michigan. They go on the dunes in Michigan. There's just, I mean, it's the coastline offers.
It just
you a
doesn't
lot.
feel like your pick. Feels
Oh.
a little off.
No,
It
Feels
it
a
does
little
feel a
off.
little.
I went to
off-brand.
Mackinac Island as a kid.
Feels a
I
little
went
off.
to Port Huron as a kid. I have relatives in Michigan. Michigan's a great pick. I mean, they got an island up there.
I don't
They
think
have
it's a bad pick.
they
I
have
just
so
didn't
much.
It's number
expect it from
3.
you.
It's a clear number 3 in that region.
I thought it. See,
the Upper
I,
Peninsula is pretty dope.
I don't
yeah,
think
but
the
I
Upper
mean, you got
Peninsula's dope.
activities left and right.
there is
Yeah.
some variability there, but the biggest city you're working with there, and you do have New York and California, which spells this a little bit, but I mean Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
need
a
to hunt.
city you
Yeah, but I
want.
have cities.
But you
I don't need to hunt
you have
cities.
New
You don't
York
need
and
to.
all
Yeah.
the California
Yeah.
cities. So
And then
that does
And
take
I
away
think-
that concern.
I think now that we've both taken picks from that region, I think where that does hurt you is that if you're just going for non-city stuff, a lot of those other states are a lot more beautiful.
I'm not. I
and
didn't.
a lot
I didn't
more-
go for it because I don't. It doesn't have cities. It's the whole thing's fucking coastline, which is
Yeah,
people like living on the coast. Like the most boating.
it's all right.
The most boaters per
reach.
capita.
What's your next
Michigan's
pick?
awesome. My next pick, I'm also getting the number 1 in the Southeast. All of my picks were number 1 on my board, which I'm very happy with. North Carolina,
Not the Southwest.
North
Southeast.
Carolina?
North Carolina. They got mountains They got beaches. They got the Panthers, the Hornets, the Hurricanes. They got Duke. They got NC State. They got North Carolina. A lot of sports, a lot of activities. Outer Banks are like a really good time.
I had them as my 3.
I don't hate North Carolina by any means. It wasn't one I was gonna pick.
Carolinas are beautiful.
Carolinas are great. I had South Carolina above because
that's kind of the problem.
Just the Myrtle Beach aspect, better beach.
Yeah, South Carolina can one up North Carolina. That was my fear with it. That's why I had to take both of them off my board because I think they just get in each other's way.
Well, all the colleges,
it's like the Pouncy Bros.
All the colleges and pro sports being in North Carolina.
Clemson?
What? No, but I mean all the basketball and then all the pro sports.
Yeah,
I think that
football.
is that's a really good spin for that. Got to fix.
It's solid.
Georgia was my
the Carolinas
2.
are the Carolinas.
I didn't fully explain my Georgia pick, so I will. You get a good city in Atlanta. You are genuinely in the South. That was my gripe because number 2 was Virginia,
Savannah's
which sneaks into the South.
Georgia's got Savannah, the Masters, a lot of history. Georgia's a great
a lot of
Southeast.
good stuff. You get some coast. Virginia was my number 2. I ultimately fell into it. Like when I think of the South, I don't think of Virginia. I know like logically it's there and it's a good state.
Virginia's what it is.
You get like the DC area.
Virginia almost gets mixed up with the Carolinas, where it's like,
No.
if you're going to be down there,
no,
you
it
might as
does
well.
not.
If you're going to be down there, you might as well go Carolinas than Virginia.
Carolina's over Virginia.
Yeah,
Yeah, Virginia's bottom. No one's.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we're agreeing.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm saying the exact
He
same
was-
thing.
Yeah,
So but all that is why I ended up going Georgia.
Okay.
Atlanta, you get sports.
I think you're up, BBD.
I am up. So I'm going to all right. So you took Michigan and Jake took Illinois. I'm going to the Midwest here. I think my 2 and 3 are coin flips. I'm going to take Wisconsin.
That wasn't in my top 3.
That was my number 2. That's a great pick.
Yeah, I'm taking
pick.
Wisconsin. In my brain, literally on my board, I had Minnesota as my 2.
They were a coin flip. You're
They're-
right.
they're
What's
really
Wisconsin
similar.
Got to offer.
Wisconsin,
It's got cities. It's got sports.
They've got cities,
I think
they've
it's
got
more beautiful
sports.
than Michigan.
Ooh.
it has generally better weather than Minnesota, which Minnesota was my other.
I did a lot of
option
trips to
here.
Wisconsin in the Dells.
The
When the Dells is your biggest.
when I learned about the Dells, I was like, I'm into that. That's a thing.
No, you're not.
I'm
When
into
the
that
Dells is
existing.
your biggest vacation spot. That's a tough state to be.
Milwaukee's not bad. Madison's
there's
not
good
bad.
sports.
Some
The
good
Green Bay
colleges.
Packers
Green Bay
are
Packers
all-time.
all-time.
All
The
time.
Brewers, I forgot were there.
Yeah.
But they're there.
No, it's good. I had that at Minnesota as a toss up. Yeah.
And somebody in the chat mentioned if I get Wisconsin, it's a wrap. So that helped nudge me.
Okay.
Frankly.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wisconsin.
Minnesota a little more scenic. I think that's your angle.
You get
Minnesota
a
was
little
my
more
2.
variety.
You get the lakes. Yeah.
Minnesota was my 2. I don't like
Minneapolis,
being
good
landlocked.
city.
That's why Michigan with all the coastline, like.
Wisconsin's not landlocked.
It kind of is. Biggest vacation spot is in the
I
middle.
mean, I'm looking at it. You got some lakes right there.
Yeah.
Some.
You're touching the same
You're
lakes.
you're
as-
touching the same lake as Michigan
But, I mean,
and Illinois.
It's one section of the lake. Michigan is every border.
Michigan, it is like the lake state.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Arizona, the clear and only good
you
winner
get the
in the
cheese
Southwest.
in Wisconsin, of course.
I have Illinois, Chicago, great American city. I have Florida. Controversial, I get it, but a lot of action goes down in Florida. So I need to go to the West and the Northeast. I'm going to take my number 2 pick in the Northeast. I'm taking Maryland. Maryland has a lot of different stuff going on. Like you said, it's kind of near the metro there. Crab cakes and football. It's kind of a yuppie paradise. Golf, boating, crab cakes, whatever you want to get into. Liked Maryland in there. Those were the only 2 states I felt confident about Jimmy's New York pick in Maryland in that region. And then in the West, I'm going with Hawaii.
Maryland.
Hawaii is literally a vacation. It's the spot. People flock there from around the world.
Hawaii was my 3.
Yeah, no, in the West, I think there was a lot of winners, so I was happy to wait for that. I'm happy with Hawaii.
Ultimately, Hawaii, no matter how you got to get there or get back to the U.S. from there, you're going to have
vacation
a long
spot.
flight.
But I
vacation.
I did like a 10-day vacation. By the end, I felt island fever, so out of touch with like the world because you're like
You're in vacation
10 hours.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live there.
I do. Well, yeah, Florida too. I changed my mind on what I was gonna say.
Okay.
So I am going to the Northeast. I've been saying all week with my regional scouts. I know for a fact I can wait till the Northeast 5th round. I'm gonna get a state I'm very comfortable with.
Okay.
So now it's just a question of which one I go with. And part of me wants to do the home pick. I think I will take Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
you get a lot of area.
I think you just tanked your draft.
No.
Yeah.
You
Oh
get
my
2
God.
major cities.
We
You get woods.
That's upsetting.
You have easy access to other states' resources.
Yeah.
you
You get Philly and Pennsylvania?
we-
Those are the cities you're bragging about?
We both thought
Philly and Pittsburgh. You get
that was
2
like
of
my
them.
biggest thing to Zach before, and I said, I hope he doesn't take Pennsylvania.
we thought you were going PA, and
Spent a lot of
that's-
time there.
That's crazy.
That's yeah.
Jake was having the worst draft, in my opinion, and you might have just...
No. You get so much variability, and you get enough people there that are crazy. You can make fun of them. People from Pennsylvania make fun of each other
now
all
you're
the time.
taking your own pick? Oof. That's...
Okay.
No, but there's good places,
James?
bad places.
I'll take Oklahoma. I mean, it's my last pick, right?
Yeah.
I got... If you told me I could get the number 1 seed in my pre-rankings out of 4, and then I get Oklahoma, and you know what? Oklahoma has the friendliest cities. Ranks as one of the best states for military retirees, diverse culture, some of the
Sounds like
best
you might be
college
looking at stuff to
cities,
defend.
mouth-watering
Arguably
barbecue.
the worst city. I mean, you should have taken New Mexico over Oklahoma. What are you doing?
New Mexico's so boring.
No, man. New Mexico's got a lot of beauty to it in different parts. Taos,
Oklahoma's got a lot of
Santa
that
Fe.
pride. Santa Fe.
Oklahoma's
New
Oklahoma
Mexico's
was
my
a
lead.
clear 4 in the region.
I think that might be the worst state.
New Mexico is the worst aesthetic to
I think
any
you
state.
just got the 50th state.
No.
Don't try.
I wouldn't
too
go
hard,
that
Jake.
far.
Yeah, don't try too hard.
Because of, I mean, you knew you had that. You were not getting one of the 2 best states.
I mean, we'll see where the public lands.
Yeah.
I got 4 of the number 1 seeds I want. Jake grabbed a
Based
lot
on
that
your
aren't even on
rankings,
my
you did
board.
very well.
Maryland and Florida weren't even thoughts.
I mean, Maryland gets overlooked because of the jokes, but I mean, a lot of people end up fleeing to Florida for a reason. There's a lot of good stuff going on down there. There's sports teams. There's cities
You
that
get
are
character.
electric. You get Miami. If you want to relax on a beach, Key West. Like, Florida
coupled with
Miami
Miami.
gets typecasted, man.
They're not. with,
Florida's a big
Hawaii.
player.
And we done? Everyone has one?
We all
so.
have our 5, yeah.
I think so.
I think Massachusetts getting snubbed is kind of big.
I had Tennessee as the one in the Southeast.
Tennessee was my 3 in the Southeast, and that got snubbed.
Tennessee, I had a little.
I'm incredibly happy with my...
Minnesota.
Based on
Minnesota was
your
draftable.
board, I think you did very well for yourself. I disagree with your board, but
Well, the chat seems to think I handled this pretty
getting
well.
New York and California, it almost doesn't matter what the rest was.
It's a play.
But I think
fine.
I played my regions the way I wanted to.
Yeah, in the West, I mean, there are good arguments for Oregon. I mean, Washington, Montana. You know,
Wait,
there's a
what's
play
your
to be made
what's
there.
your Midwest? Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Oh man. Pennsylvania and Wisconsin on the same board is Colorado is saving you a lot.
You're discrediting Pennsylvania.
Oh, only
Oh,
because it
everybody
sucks.
is.
No one likes Pennsylvania.
Everybody is. Everybody is.
Yeah.
Interesting. In Massachusetts, there's an argument to be made, but ultimately
Should have been picked.
the biggest.
A lot of history.
biggest
the first
draw
landing
is
of the country.
I had Maine above Massachusetts.
I did have Massachusetts as my
So-
4 in the region.
I wanted to have Vermont high because
You
the
can't.
scenery of Vermont is beautiful, but
can't.
you can't.
There's nothing
People-
else.
You just can't.
You just can't.
It's just scenery.
Ben and Jerry's is like nice, but you just can't. You just can't have Vermont up there. But I wish people would know how pretty the foliage is.
But I think Maine can play that same
Yeah, they
game,
all can.
and there's no rules in
So
Maine.
New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont were all like
They're
very
too similar
to,
to
me.
each
Yeah.
other.
Maine, there's just no rules.
Yeah. I mean, New York was a clear one in the region. Just you have New York City, which is like the center of everything. Plus, you get all other aspects of life throughout the state.
Love the New York pick.
So I figured I wouldn't.
You can't
get
risk having New
York.
Mexico or Oklahoma on that team.
You couldn't.
I can when I
And,
have
and the
other
West,
four.
for me, the West was thinner than you'd think. In my brain, going in, I thought the West, there's a lot of states I'd be comfortable with, and it did feel like a pretty big drop-off after California, Colorado. Hawaii's great. I love it, but the travel aspect,
Get a poll poster.
vacation
Get the
mode.
poll up. I'm loving. I'm in North Dakota and going undrafted feels right. Yeah, yeah. Never got a look.
I mean, just in the Northeast.
So I
Think about how many
I had a
states
lot
I
of
could've
stuff
picked.
prepped for states. I looked up the worst fact of each state
Sure.
just in case.
Defense. Best offense is a good defense.
That's where I had that Florida fact. New Mexico is the worst place to raise a family. They rank lowest in education and childcare. So that's
They
why.
do?
Yeah, that's why
They rank lower than Mississippi. In
Alabama, home to the worst poverty in the developed world.
Yeah.
Well, Alabama, it was surprisingly high on my board when I was going through the Southeast, just because the meme ability of Alabama almost brings it all the way back, even more so than the Florida meme ability.
I don't know.
So I thought you were gonna go.
I didn't go with
Alabama
it. It was
football.
neither were in my top 5.
You know what? In my research state, I found out like, oh, this is terrible. Is Arkansas? I was googling things about Arkansas, and everyone came up like, no sports, no cuisine, no culture. I was like, oh shit,
It's tough.
that sucks for Arkansas.
Tough.
Arkansas was 11th out of 12 in that region for me.
You ranked beyond top 3?
Proud of that.
I ranked within each region fully.
Wow.
I like that.
Did you rank?
Proud of that.
Again,
I originally went 4 in each region because that one region
Well,
had
you know,
4.
I mean,
so
you know,
figured
you're
might
gonna
as well.
get, you're going to get one of your top 4 if you
Yeah.
want it.
Top 3.
You can get one of your top 3.
Yes, I just ranked top 3 of each.
Yeah.
And the rest I just left down there.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of me just trying to figure out which ones I definitively.
Tennessee
Don't
and
want.
Minnesota, Mass, I think are maybe our biggest snubs.
It's not that.
Tennessee,
It's
Minnesota,
not that-
Mass. I think
It's that all 3 went undrafted.
Northwest
not that
people would
any
fight
of them.
pretty hard for Oregon, Washington. I think
No,
those
no,
have
no,
an
no,
argument.
no.
Yeah,
Washington,
serial killer.
yes.
A lot of serial killers up there, Jake.
People were talking about Utah.
The thing about
It's a beautiful state.
Oh, yes.
the
but-
thing about
hard-
Oregon
might
is
be
I have
the
a
beautiful
very close friend from college that was from Washington, and she once told me that Oregon is just poor Washington, and that's never left my head, so I couldn't pick Oregon. It was 9th out of 11 on my board.
Al Atkinson. It would have been a much different draft if Colorado and Utah were in the Southwest.
Colorado.
Yeah, we didn't choose
Yeah.
the regions.
Yeah, we just found this map and settled on it.
All right.
Work.
Yeah, that would have changed a lot.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Alaska. Alcohol-induced deaths are 3 times the national average.
Yeah.
It's Alaska. No thanks. You're just working with size.
I knew no one was going to pick it, but I was just
Yeah.
prepping just in
Yeah.
case. Louisiana, most serial killings.
You were researching.
I thought we just said that about the Pacific.
Oh,
Northwest.
in the Pacific Northwest, said a lot of serial killings. They
Okay.
rank like 2 and 3 on the most serial killings
Just
list.
a lot.
Louisiana
So you
has
were
the
on
most.
the serial killing website.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Just like
Louisiana.
the worst thing about each state. That's what it said.
Louisiana wasn't very high on my region.
Is there an argument? A state I don't think any of us have said yet. For Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of the vacation spot of the Northeast.
Yeah.
It was actually up there. If New York got snaked for me, if you went New York and you went Mass, I was really in a pickle between, and it was going to be Rhode Island as like, well, this is just the vacation spot of the Northeast.
Yeah.
People from Connecticut go there. People from New York go there. People from Massachusetts go there.
Cape Cod. That's where Massachusetts ends up dwarfing Rhode Island.
But people from Mass still go there to Rhode Island.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
mean, but they go to the Cape.
just as many people.
They go to the Cape.
Yeah, but
to
it's
the
there.
Cape.
Rhode Island is
And it's their own.
Rhode Island is a vacation little area.
Yeah.
They just stole the coastline.
Rhode Island.
Too small.
In
I cannot
hindsight,
believe
it shouldn't have
Arizona
been
went
last
first
in the
overall.
region, but Arizona first overall.
I was going value play. Everything else in that region is a loss.
Arizona was my clear cut number 2. I was going to be willing if you took Texas to go a different direction because I would have been comfortable.
I couldn't have a loser
passing
in
on
any
that.
spot. And that region, sorry, just how it's sorted out.
Arizona and Florida.
We're deciding the votes, man.
I mean, so is Ohio, but that's basically what.
Yeah, but it's also
45th to
Ohio.
50th, yeah.
Ohio, you
That's
can't.
why
no.
Ohio wasn't
12
taken.
out of 12 in the Midwest for me.
Wow.
I didn't rank that far, but
I did.
it probably the Dakotas.
No.
The Dakotas, Montana,
Kansas.
I wanted to find a way for Montana to get up there, but it's in the West, so there's
Yeah.
no way. But Montana has some cool shit going on.
Montana could have been a fantastic last pick of the draft if someone played their game that way.
Well, then I wouldn't have got Colorado.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
There's a great spin
the
on
consensus
Montana.
winner. So
Well, we'll let the vote happen. Not these people you paid in the chat.
okay, that's the state draft vote.
That's a state draft. Good job.
Good job, everyone. What should we do next week?
Didn't you say? Oh, Jake was telling me somebody had an idea for our next thing, but I haven't looked yet.
Who had
Did
an
they
idea?
message you?
I haven't checked the email today yet.
Oh, okay.
But you told me that somebody might be sending an email.
When BBD said the colors, like last week, he said that February he associates with pink, and I was like, associate color with month, and then something popped in my head, and I was like, oh wait, I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was kind of, but
based on that
February is green.
conversation,
Yeah.
March is green.
Ooh, March is red.
I had April as green.
That might get wild if there's any consensus at all.
Well, Trevor and I agreed on February and March when we did that last week. Because we were talking to him after this. Because he agreed on February being a woman.
I have January as like an icy blue, like a light blue.
Yeah.
We
That's fair.
Okay, all right, cool. We found it. You want to go to halftime?
Sure. October orange or black? Or are you just going leaf
Orange.
change?
Burnt orange,
Okay.
like Texas colors or whatever. Ooh. All right, let's. We got like a big present here.
Huge present.
November I have as brown. No, I don't know, maroonish. I don't know what I have.
Someone
for
in the
November.
chat said brown, and I think that's it. Kind of the Thanksgiving brown.
Yeah,
brown.
leaves and stuff.
Huge. Opening a letter.
We're opening a letter. Da 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 da. Da holy smokes!
Ba-da-da-da-da. Whoa.
like a drawing.
Yeah. Try the other side.
Oh, it just flipped. It's pretty.
I mean, that's art.
Oh wait, hold on. There he is. Thank you to Joseph DeAndre.
Huge. Thank you. Beautiful art.
And a card.
Okay.
New York Yankee Stadium Topps card. That's pretty badass. You see that?
Yankee Stadium card.
And a letter. February 17th, day before my birthday, this letter got sent. Congrats on everything you've gotten done in the past couple of years, and thanks for keeping up all the great content. I'm glad to say I've been watching since before 50K subs, and I hope the best for you in the upcoming season. Though I'm a Mets fan, I still love watching all your stuff, and I think that wide appeal you have will lead to your company having great success down the line. I included a Yankees team card that I'd like for you guys to both sign, if you don't mind. So thank you in advance. Keep up the great work, Joseph. Oh, so we got to sign that and return it.
Huge.
How do you sign the plastic stuff?
Either
you
sign
take
on
it
or you
out?
take it out. I don't know. We
If
might have
anyone
to
is in the
inquire.
sign card signing game, let me know. Do you sign the plastic, or do you take the card out, sign it, then put it back in the plastic? To figure that out. All right. We have a big-ass present, BBD, right? Should we do that next?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the pull out as easy as I can, but I'll pass this along. There's a card on this as well. I will grab scissors.
Look, I mean, do we have the wide shot? Want to go to the wide shot? Big-ass thing.
That's a big old box. That's a bab. Big ass box.
Drops this. Oh, no!
Jimmy.
It's so... I love the little crochet thing.
So good. It inspired our Patreon Sam to start crocheting.
Okay.
So thank you.
There's a card on here, and now we have scissors. All right. Big-ass box opening.
Opening the big ass box.
Not the best strategy. I never got a letter on a box like this.
Okay. It's going for the letter on the big ass box.
I mean, this is bizarre. The letter's just getting...
I mean, the amount of noise I hear from over there, it almost sounds like you're doing a sound effect.
Well, the letter is just getting ripped. Look.
A box sound effect opening. ASMR pod.
Here, this is from Patrick. Were the people at the post office mad? They always seem mad whenever there's something that...
No, we got
fit.
the nice lady today.
Oh, nice.
She told me we need to go to the door to exchange it because it wasn't gonna fit through the thing, and I agree.
Hey, Jimmy, Jake, BBD, Trev, and the rest of Jomboy Media. I made this poster for y'all to put in the office or on the wall where you guys record. It's made from old baseball cards I had sitting in my closet and was trying to find a use for. I chose the ones I did because they are cards. He's in the chat because they are cards of some Hall of Fame players I watched growing up and some all-around memorable guys. Just wanted to give something to you to show my gratitude for all the entertainment you provide me. I'm a big JJR watching and Wake and Jake fan, but also love talking baseball. Stay well, keep laughing, and go Sox. Patrick Segini? I don't know how you pronounce Patrick, I don't know how you pronounce
Ceviche.
Ceviche.
Savini.
Badass.
I mean, this is... Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's be careful down here. I think you gotta...
All right.
I mean, this is Diesel.
Baseball.
I don't know.
Ooh, I hope that would stay on the wall and hang. We got Ploof up top.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I mean,
I'll
this
taste
is
other dudes.
This is magic. I mean, Barry Larkin, Julio Franco, Jim Tomei, Dontrell Willis,
We got Paulie O'Neill and Dion.
Holy
Yankees Deion Sanders down there.
Mariano Rivera, and that's obvious.
Don Mattingly. You got Coco Crisp.
Joe
Matsui.
Mauer hit Trev up the other day. This is...
Is there would it fit if we could get it?
I think so. Let's pin it up later, because let's like actually pin it up instead of us doing our normal debauchery.
What was his name?
That's Pat, right?
Pat. Thank you very much.
Patrick Savini.
That's awesome.
In the chat, he's patting the chat.
Pat in the chat.
Pat in the chat.
Pat in the chat. Do we have food?
Yes,
Okay.
we have a couple Oreos again because I told you I was preparing an Oreo platter for last week and I left these at home because I forgot them.
More Oreos for Jake.
Messed up my last week.
You ate a lot. What flavor Oreos are these?
These were some weird flavors on Valentine's Day. My dad texted me in the morning, said, "You got your grandma a card, right?" And then I said, no. So I had to go get a card, and while I was at CVS, I came across these weird Oreo flavors.
I haven't heard of these ones. I did a whole blind taste test probably 5 years ago now. 6 years ago even.
We have Java chip and chocolate peanut butter pie.
Chocolate peanut butter pie sounds good. Java, I don't like coffee flavored stuff. I'm guessing that's what that means. Isn't that usually Java's coffee stuff?
Yeah.
I'll do one of these Javas first.
Java Chamberlain. Thank you. Oreos Company.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
I don't like chocolate. I don't like coffee flavored things.
I got you, beer.
Not awful though.
I mean, it's just crazy that you can put that flavor into something.
It faded quick. Towards the end,
It did fade quick.
Toward the end, it just tastes like an Oreo.
Because at first, it's coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that touch.
I like them.
It's not even
That's
coffee.
the perfect amount
It's like
of
a
it.
little cappuccino coffee. Like the thing they give you after the meal in the tiny little cup coffee.
Yeah. You know what this would be? This would be like if you look up a recipe and you're doing like a chocolate martini, or you're doing like a funky dessert. Like, if you're going to be doing something with chocolate, you should get these in the mix. Or with coffee, excuse me.
Yeah.
Let me try another. Oh, I'll try one of those first.
Yeah, try one of these. This is peanut butter.
The chat's saying big things, and
Choc-
I'm nervous for you.
Chocolate peanut butter pie. This
Good toss.
This could be a problem.
is something that I think I'd like a lot. Now it's a lighter Oreo. This tastes like the same way a tag-along
Interesting.
Girl Scout cookie peanut butter tastes. That's like Oreo's version of that kind of peanut butter chocolate mix.
So, no, it's funny. Initially,
Those have like the chocolate around it though, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
but
distinction.
it's the same. Like
No,
it doesn't
tastes
taste
the
like,
same other than
It doesn't
that
taste
aspect
like
of it.
peanut butter M&M's chocolate peanut butter combo. It doesn't taste like Reese's chocolate. It tastes like those tag-alongs, a Girl Scout combination.
initially
The,
when
like,
you put
peanut
it in,
butter
there's not as much flavor as you'd expect. But this actually got more flavor towards the end, in reverse
Exact
from the
opposite.
Java. Yeah,
That's a great call.
cool.
These are good.
Yeah. Well,
They have that tag-along flavor.
I'm about to ruin my day. God. Damn it.
Well, I got that. I have a personal trainer and personal chef,
Yeah?
so I can afford to have a couple
cool.
Oreos.
Yeah, you'll work those off.
Come on, get in there, BB.
Still burning off the COVID stuff as well. So I'm set.
Get a couple. Yep.
Hey, I don't have a trivia. And to be honest, I don't really want to do the trivia anymore.
Really?
You want to keep doing it?
I mean, I think you like the trivia, but I think you could keep getting lost.
When you have
that
one
can't
that you
bring your
like
trivia.
doing.
No. I mean, I forget to do them.
Right.
Yeah.
You like
So
it
just
when
said.
when you've done the prep and it's one you feel excited about.
You feel good
but
about it. You haven't been able to
It
give
doesn't
your
have to be mandatory.
Jomboy effort to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a trivia?
I like keeping them basic.
You don't keep. You do the same thing every time.
Kind of. I think I'm keeping people up to date on, like, current years. And actually, this one is different. I'm not going to hit you with an, 1970s baseball question.
No, but you just always do like a bunch of eliminators.
Okay, well, staying with that, I'm doing from 2018 till now, most wins by pitchers. I'm bringing back the pitchers win.
2018 to now.
2018 to now, so there'll be
So
a lot
most
of
wins since
names you're
2018.
familiar with. Most wins since 2018.
Verlander.
Verlander is number 2 with 38.
Cole.
Cole is number 1 with 42.
Scherzer.
Scherzer is 5th with 34.
There's got to be. I'm trying to think of who could
Strasburg.
be like the surprise that they're here.
Strasburg is not on the list. He is 24th.
My brain.
I got 3, so I'm pretty happy with
You did
myself
good.
at this point.
Is Ryu on that list? I'm going right to like the guys who might surprise.
Ryu is not on the list.
Kershaw.
Kershaw is not on the list. 16th.
It's 2018, so you're not going to get. I mean, Felix has never put up big win numbers.
Just got to find good pitchers on good teams.
Yeah. Hamill's surprisingly high. Nah, this year that would have wiped. No, it's not a real season.
I want to say Keuchel, just because he just puts him in a chance to win, but I don't think he's on that. Not that recent.
No Keuchel.
Odorizzi. Is he up? Is he up there
No
somehow?
Odo.
Trying to think of when you might have been coming across.
We've got a few serious veterans that are tough guesses. And then
Sale. Did he like rack up enough even in a shortened season?
no Sale.
Price.
You got a lot of
Darvish.
guys that
This year,
haven't
too.
pissed.
DeGrom would be a good guess, but the Mets don't win when he
They don't
pitches.
win.
They don't win when he pitches.
Not on
yeah.
there. And pitchers wins. It's still crazy how recently we did value those. Like
10
in
years ago?
baseball history, yeah.
Yeah, we pretty quickly went to just they don't matter.
Yeah.
From
We
counting
went straight to they don't matter at all, which is BS.
It's like the
That's why I'm
second
bringing
Felix
the
got his
pitchers.
Cy
2000,
Young.
2008, right? Felix Hernandez Cy Young.
Basically the
think he was-
DeGrom year.
Yeah. I think Felix was like
Felix.
the year.
2008 when Chin Ming Long didn't get it and Felix got it.
I mean, that was
That was
we're
the
doing things on a scale. I think the DeGrom year where he won the Cy Young without
I think that
any
reinforced
wins,
it. But I think most people
that
would
was
say
like the
No,
We're
King
home.
Felix was the first time everyone,
2010.
like the public, had to understand because he won the Cy Young with a.
I think
He
DeGrom took
was,
it to another level.
He had a 13-12 record. I think the DeGrom was like the capital. That was like the exclamation point.
because
on
Felix
that.
had been established for so long that there was also part of that. But I think DeGrom's was like
the year before in 09, before Cy Young.
Like,
year, he
DeGrom
did
was
have a
kind of
19 win
unknown.
year.
I don't know. Okay. Anyways, any other guesses on it? My chopped up stat. Cole Verlander, number 3. Zach Greinke,
Should have guessed him.
number 4.
Should have been a guess.
Marco Gonzalez. That's how I tied it to recent news.
Marco.
5
I
was
almost went there and I was like, oh, there's no way.
5
Didn't hear of him before whatever year.
5 was Scherzer. 6 Aaron Nola. Really good. 7 Shane Bieber. Those were the young guys. And then
Nola's
this
surprising.
this was the other part that made me bring it up to 10. Number 8, John Lester. Number 9, Charlie Morton. Number 10, Mike Fiers.
Fires.
So a couple vets.
That drops off. If anything, that reinforced that they kind of don't matter.
Or I could spin that into a veterans argument that John Lester's going out and winning games.
You need to be on good teams.
I think it's still like that's not how you assess whether or not you like want a guy analytically. But like it doesn't for me like it doesn't mean nothing. Analytics people will
It
take that out
does
of
when
context.
managers take you out and they don't let you finish the fifth inning. It
We know
means
like the
nothing.
guys still want the win. Though.
There's a lot of
There's
moving
pride
pieces
there.
between how managers pull guys, how good your team is, obviously.
CeCe said that he didn't think people cared about it at all anymore on R2C2. He said he doesn't
I know.
like
What
players.
was I saying?
No, not
Oh.
players. You just said players want to win. CeCe said
Yeah, the vets.
that the younger kids don't care about the win at all.
Oh, the younger kids, absolutely.
The guys who've come up, which
He
I
said,
guess
like,
is most of the league.
I remember I asked. I said, "Do you feel like you're a dying breed? You care about wins?" And he said, "Yes. No one cares about wins anymore." He said his quote was like that. Pitchers on the team care more about quality start, and he was like, "That's bullshit."
Well, and that's where I think
quality starts.
this old guard, like Verlander, Greinke, Scherzer, hell, Lester.
Here's my dumb trivia I just pulled up in 2 seconds.
Marco Gonzalez. How about that? Boring.
Which guy do you think had the most 2-strike home runs in 2020? I can combine it with 2019.
2-strike home runs. Who's still swinging big?
Marco Gonzalez. This is since 2018. 13 wins, 16 wins, 7 wins.
Weird year last year.
Yeah, weird. Last is a short year if you extrapolate it.
Did the answer change from 2020 to 2019, 2020?
Yeah, it gets the more likely people are there when I added 2019.
Homer people, yeah.
Not even homer people. You had it. They just do like an ace swing, basically.
Okay.
Well, kinda.
Okay.
See if you can guess one of the top 5. Hint, you can.
Okay. From last year.
I have it combined. Do you want me to take out
I will
last?
combine. Whatever you want.
Yeah, just keep them combined because I don't want
Okay.
to reload it.
2
2-strike home runs
2-strike home runs. Mike Trout.
is number 3.
Okay.
He had 24.
He's good. 24, huh? Wow. Like Pete Alonso?
Yep.
He's got a lot of homers.
And he hit 50 or whatever in 2019. 23 2-strikes.
Okay. Okay.
There's a guy tied for first that I think you'll guess as well, and then I don't think you'll guess the other guy tied for first at all.
It's Yelich.
Yelich is number 7. It's a list of names.
I mean, the homers should add up. It's not like Luke Voigt. Is he up there?
No. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Nelson Cruz, tied for number 1, with
Always guess Nelson
Eugenio
Cruz.
Suarez. That's why I always guess Nelson.
Always guess Nelson Cruz.
Eugenio Suarez.
I like that.
The other surprise name on this list is Vogelback. Comes in at tied for number 9 is Vogelback.
Big Dan.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Gary Sanchez is tied for 10th.
A swing. Now
Yeah.
I see what you're saying there.
Yeah. Well, Nelson Cruz and Alonso
Yeah.
and Jose Abreu is number 5 and Edwin. Those
Yeah.
are guys that swing big.
Always guess
Oh,
Edwin. Always guess
They
Nelson
don't care
Cruz.
about 2 strikes. Max Muncy's on there as well. Not bad.
Not bad.
All right, we got to take these Oreos away from me because I actually like these.
Yeah, these are
The
good.
Lady Gaga ones didn't
Dude,
make me come back. They were good. They didn't make me come back. If you're taking this away from me, I'm going to grab 3. Okay. Those ones I could avoid those all day. I don't care about the chocolate or the coffee stuff. And they're gone. Wow, Fighting Jake.
dude, the third base thing is nuts.
How many good third basemen there are?
It's insane. There's a second tier that if that was the first tier, you'd be like, all right. Third base is coming along.
Yeah. Who's got that? Like Gio, Devers.
Those guys are near the top 10, so yeah, you're going to have them on one side or the other. But
That was saying in the top second tier. Because those 6 you posted out are all the same tier.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, the people will find out soon. But, I mean, Chris Bryant has an MVP, and right now, I don't think he cracks the top 10.
Aren't his numbers not great since the World Series? Or since 2017?
I know this
I
year
think there's
was
one
really
surprise,
bad,
yeah.
But I remember before this year started, it was a narrative. Like, he actually hasn't.
he hasn't been like good.
I think he had another comeback one, and people were like, oh, okay.
No, his stats
His
are
19
good.
were good. Was good.
Yeah.
All his stats are good. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe I was talking about someone else.
2018 for him was a down year, but even then the final numbers are way better than I thought they were. So.
Yeah. No.
24 career WAR. Yeah. No, it's
COVID season.
base is loaded, man. Never mind after what Key Brian Hayes does this year.
Keep Brian.
BBD, I need cookies.
Wow.
One of each, please. Newsin?
Yeah. Got to come out of halftime.
Come out of halftime.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
A Chattanooga man has been charged with impersonating President Obama on a gun permit application. And a New Jersey man set fire to his lawn to get rid of all the snow and ice. A Minnesota business is selling self-cleaning underwear, and has Amazon ruined the name Alexa? Question mark. I don't know who wrote this article, but they're years behind. I've been saying this on this show for years. And that's the news.
I read the news today, oh boy.
Yes, Amazon ruined the name Alexa.
Yeah.
It's not a question.
Yeah.
I've been saying this forever that people named Amazon has ruined holidays for people named Alexa because every uncle, hey Alexa, can you pass the butter? Like,
I'll say this. I mean, this too shall pass. Just like everything.
I hate Alexa.
Yeah.
I was fighting with her the other day to put a timer on because I had stuff on my hands. So I was like, fuck it, I'll use Alexa because I was cooking and there was stuff all over my hands. And then she didn't hear me. I'm like, it's your one job. It's your one job to listen to what I say and do it.
Whoa. Like that.
Decker Gray in the chat. Alexa was born ruined, which got me.
Oh. No, I think Alexa was on the up and up for a little while there.
I can find the.
Nice.
I think
name.
this will be good for it. I think it's going to have a good comeback. And I think
so?
I think this is a setback because this article shows that just on the decline.
when our kids
steep
are
decline.
when our
since
kids
then.
are doing JJR, I think they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, Alexa's a huge name. Why did Alexa fall off?" And then they're going to find out Amazon used Alexa. And be like, "Whoa, that must have been weird." And we'll be like, "Shut up. Don't
give it
wanna
like another
talk to
15
you."
years. Alexa will bounce back.
Bouncing on my PJ between Florida and Arizona. Don't hit me up.
What's the website I always use for? It's babynames.com.
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 The name you
course.
always. Babynames.com.
I know. It's my bad. Alexa spiked up. It cracked the top 100 in 1995. So it's really like a little younger than us.
Yeah.
It was on. I mean, look at this jump. In 1986, Alexa was the 816th most popular female baby name. In 1987, it jumped up to 431. And then in 1988, it's up to 294. I mean, look at the spike on this. That's the biggest.
I think Alexa's going to be an all-time name because I think it's going to have these peaks and valleys now because of Amazon.
Yeah. It means defender of the people.
I like the name Alexa. Just the noise. Alexa.
Oh, the noise is good.
Alexa.
We, I'm
Starts with an A, ends with an A.
going to reframe.
Okay.
What made it so popular? When did the Downeastern Alexa come out?
I don't know what that is.
Billy Joel? Well, I'm on the Downeaster Alexa, and I'm cruising through Block Island Sound. I have charted a course through the vineyard, but tonight I am Nantucket bound. When did that come out? 1990. So the name was getting popular at that.
Sorry,
He hit it
yeah.
right at kind of the peak. It's getting there.
Maybe put it over the edge. Kept it going up the chart through 95.
Yeah. Well, in 1990 it was at 203, and then it 3 years later it's in the top 100.
Yeah. I think we need, Double B in the chat says now my Alexa won't shut up, which is either a good joke or a bad time. So I'm refraining.
Okay.
The name.
Yeah. Just go Exa. It's 90th. In 2019 it was the 90th most popular girl's name, so it's still doing it.
It's going to come down hard, though.
I'm interested to see the 2021 graph.
It's going to come down hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd it land in 2020?
Chattanooga man charged with impersonating President Obama on a gun warrant. Or application to get a gun warrant.
What is this?
Police are charging a man from Chattanooga after they say he forged former President Barack Obama's name on an application for a handgun permit.
Okay.
Like, is this what happened? Is this dude wanted to get a gun, and then he went to the place where he had to sign something, and he realized, shit, I can't put my birth name. I forgot that they're going to find me for this charge or this warrant. Too embarrassed to walk away and act suspicious. Be like, oh, never mind. I cannot put my name on there, and walk out because he thinks then the guy at the gun store is going to be like, hey, I got an interesting guy. He just kind of like walked out. You might want to track him. So he's like, just follows through with it, puts it with the first name he can think of.
Jim.
Leaves.
It's better than that.
It is, okay.
Our guy applied for a gun license in November and was denied. Mm-hmm. So he sent back another application with the president's name on it and $50 check. How about a little, hey, what if I told you it's President Obama and you find a $50 bill in your bank account? Then do I get a permit? No, man.
No, still no.
Not at all.
Still no.
So this guy was thinking.
He's trying his hardest.
Really was. I guess a guy really wants a gun.
Just think of like John Smith.
I don't get the Obama angle at all.
First name you could think of.
Unless maybe the...
Or he was like, he wanted people to know like it was a clear joke. I was joking!
I'm joking, come on! Well, you got that 50, right? Huh?
This New Jersey dude set fire to his front lawn because he wanted to get rid of the ice and snow. I love this.
Yeah.
Foolproof. I don't see what the harm is. I mean, we got a lot of snow in these parts.
Yeah.
He was in Patterson Avenue where he set a small fire to try and melt the snow and ice. Bergen County hazmat unit came. Why? Oh, he poured half gallon of gasoline on a gravelly 2 foot by 2 foot square section of his backyard. It's tiny.
Ooh, we've got a good quote by Lieutenant John Gibbons. If you
Wait,
see
a
it there.
2 foot by 2 foot square section of his backyard?
Yeah.
It's like a fire pit.
Without a pit, I think is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a tiny yard.
I read John Gibbons' quote. I think that might help you.
He thought a good idea would be to dump some gasoline and light it on fire.
John Gibbons.
John Gibbons.
Lieutenant John Gibbons.
Yeah. Good call. I don't recall ever being dispatched to something like that. It's not very common, let's put it that way. You think I can find this dude's house?
Sure. You can do anything you want. There was a gentleman in the Bronx that I gained a lot of respect for, that when there was a lot of snow, big snowstorm, the next day it was like low 40s. It was kind of nicer. And he just had the hose out, hot water, spraying the snow.
And he was able to get his water to hot, the hose to hot.
Yeah.
Some hoses you don't have
Right.
control of the temperature.
So it was water in the lawn, but he was just getting rid of snow, having a blast.
It's awesome for him. So I'm on Patterson Ave. So
Sure.
now I just got to scroll it till I find a guy with a tiny
backyard he would light on fire.
backyards that he lit on fire.
I mean, it could just be a part of his backyard. It does say a section.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. 2 foot by 2 foot square section of his backyard. I mean, it probably worked though, right?
A fire was lit, I'd assume.
What's the harm? Like, what? I mean, to him, he's like a fine.
Yeah, I mean, I
Paid
guess
$20 and my snow's gone. Great. Would have paid some dude to shovel it.
Yeah. There's got to be some sort of fire code stuff.
We lit stuff on fire and have had the firemen come and put it out for us.
Yeah.
We didn't get in trouble.
I think that's because they were nice.
Yeah. They also came on the day when we had a tiny fire.
Yeah.
They
If they came big fire day, we would have been in
I
trouble.
think we would have been in a lot of trouble. Like when we burn a mattress, flames were like over our head.
I thought a tree was going to catch.
Yeah, it was bad.
There's a pine tree like overhanging.
It was real. Mattresses go whoosh.
If you're having a good fire safely, get a mattress. That's
Yeah.
brought to you by Sealy.
Alexa,
Hey. Hey.
what?
That was mean if that guy in the chat was being honest.
What do you mean?
You know what you did.
Alexa, play ABBA.
Dancing queen, young and keen, only 17. Oh, yeah. BBD, do you have any idea what ABBA is?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's
That's
a huge
good.
Mamma Mia fan.
That's good. I'm the most pathetic man in the world.
Oh my God, came at you hard.
Wow.
That's not necessarily.
Ask BBD who ABBA is, and he's gonna come
Yeah.
right back at you.
It just hurt me deep inside.
Now he's saying your feelings for you.
Big ABBA guy.
Everyone enjoy your bad day.
ABBA's great.
ABBA's great. I'm very happy that BBD knows who ABBA is.
Yeah. Well, they did the. I think they're so popular.
His parents in ABBA.
conceived. Tabba.
I didn't say that.
No, it was right after the Yankees won the World Series. and you
World
know
Series,
that.
baby.
World Series, baby. Wow.
With ABBA.
With
on.
ABBA.
Yeah.
Dancing Queen. Your dad
So,
dances
yeah,
across
I'm
the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're, if you guess which one was the Dancing Queen.
New Jersey, man. We did
Doc
that already.
Mendelsohn.
Hi. A Minnesota business is selling self-cleaning underwear. I don't really. I'm trying to figure out how like they think this is going to work, and I haven't. Oh my God, we got a picture of a butt right away.
Like that.
A Minnesota company called Hercleon appeared on Shark Tank this Friday. They pitched their bed sheets that you don't have to wash for months. That's just gross.
Hey
Unless
guys,
they
you don't
clean
have
themselves.
to. You can not wash your normal bed sheets for months.
Yeah.
This the way the article's writing is that you don't need to wash so often, and they'll still smell great. Like, well, are they clean? Because you can make things
Right.
smell good, and they're not clean. This includes the self-cleaning underwear they're now selling on Indiegogo called Cribby. You can wear this underwear for days, weeks without washing them. You know how, like, whenever you get to an entrepreneur class, right? Or
No.
you're being taught, like, about that, and it's like, find a need in the market and solve it.
Right.
That's how the
Go
best
get it.
things, you know? What's the need? This isn't a need. Whoever thought of this is just a dirty person that is sick of being ridiculed for smelling bad.
Yeah.
Like, how many people are over there being like, I wish I could wear my underwear for a month straight. I so bullshit that I have to change my underwear daily.
You're coming from the wrong angle. I mean, they're saying that it's going to be more eco-friendly, so they're playing that card. You're going to be less washing, and I know, I saw a reaction on your face. But if
That was their third card.
If-
Once the people were like, "What?" He was like, "Well, it's eco-friendly."
if the whole world did a third of the laundry, something else would be alive. And then,
oh my God.
what if I told you?
Let's play the trailer.
What if I told you could do less laundry? Would you be interested in that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Here, ready? But you still got to do the other clothes. So this doesn't
But
say
that's what I'm saying. This can evolve into other clothes. So then
boxers are
you're-
the least.
This is an environment play, and
No, I don't think it is. Let's watch their
think it is.
promotional video.
Traveling with it stinks. Underwear stinks.
travel card,
Traveling
really.
with it stinks. Having to pack one pair of underwear for every day you travel and putting it all in the same bag makes everything stink.
I didn't think they'd go traveling.
What if you could travel the world with just one pair of underwear?
This isn't.
Now you can.
No one's
with
needed
Hercleon.
this.
At Hercleon, we believe that traveling the world while staying fresh should be easy to do without baggage. Introducing Cribby, self-cleaning underwear.
What's that mean?
They're putting all the like descriptions of things on the
Breathable,
screen now.
ultra soft,
Comfortable, has stuff that kills bacteria on it.
UV blocking. I mean, your pants do that.
Super absorbent.
You can travel
Oh,
the
that's
world with
gross,
one.
man. Super absorbent. So like it absorbs all the sweat, but we're not going to wash
You
it
can
at all.
travel the world with one pair of underwear. No more stink,
Yeah.
no more smells, no more worries. Imagine the places you'll go, the experiences you'll have. Hercleon.
Man, this video's like a big budget video. They've raised $150K. I mean, if they went to save the world play,
Yeah.
that would have been great. They went to travel play. Underwear's the easiest thing to pack. It's the smallest.
The smallest item to pack. Yeah, I still think they're trying to play that card. I mean, the commercial is clearly built for outdoorsy types. If you're gonna go camping for 3 weeks, that's their only angle there. Yeah, I mean, seeing the money in the backing, it's how this world spins sometimes. But yeah, I don't know.
That's bizarre.
I think I'm good on that.
I've never once.
I mean, they play the travel card, which was bizarre in itself. The road trip car. I mean, you need to be changing clothing items. You're in a car. Just happening.
Just to like refresh the mind.
I can't believe they went road trip angle. That's insane.
Yeah. I just don't think they have a need for that. Minnesota business, so maybe it's good they didn't get drafted. That's all the news we have. Do we have rankings?
Haven't picked one quite yet.
Okay. We'll let you
Someone
get
just
there.
sent me a shot of their Spotify and ABBA's playing, and they said thanks.
Yeah. It's double B. Double B in the chat. B in the chat. B in the chat.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Let's see.
Can I get 2 Oreos, baby?
One of each?
Yes. It's good pitch framing by me. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Ah.
There we go.
So we first rankings. We might do a couple today. We will be ranking the following feelings that I'm pasting into the doc.
Emotions. Feelings.
Ooh.
Oh, no. They're not just like happy, sad.
Okay.
No.
First day outside and just t-shirt in the spring. Cold, rainy Saturday spent inside. Fall afternoon raking leaves. Well, that's the only one that has like us doing a chore.
Take the leap.
Take the raking,
out.
just like looking at them.
Just fall afternoon.
The first
Fuck
snow.
was that?
Yeah, I don't know why he had the chore. Like, and then he has first snow, not like first snow shoveling
Yeah.
snow. Like, why did this guy hates fall?
You love raking.
Oh yeah, loves raking.
Yeah,
or he
we
just
got a
wanted
raking
fall to
freak.
He
Yeah.
rakes.
Going outside
This guy rakes.
after a summer thunderstorm. I just will let you know right away. 4 out of 5 of these I love.
Yeah.
4 out of 5 are great calls. Great calls.
I think 5 out of 5 of these you like, no? Who's your last then?
First day outside in just a t-shirt. I hate wearing just t-shirts. It's like a miserable, sweaty, and blobby day. I actually prefer wearing long sleeve shirts instead. So
Well, the first day you get to do it.
Yeah, I think part of this is like you're comfortable. It's
the first day
it's
I
the
get to go
first
shorts
58
and hoodie. Like
it's-
if we would change it to that, it's the
Yeah.
same
The
feeling.
first day you can confidently
Go
pick
shorts and hoodie?
The first, okay, we're changing this to the first day, like after winter, when you go outside and it's like, oh,
Does today
this is
count?
nice.
We were.
Well, I think
This
you
is
need,
the
like,
closest we've gotten,
High
but it's
50s,
still.
even if you're a warm body.
It's still not even 50 here. It's just we had
Yeah.
such a big cold period.
I know recency bias might play hard or wrong right now with some people, but I think I'm going first snow. It's so weird and different, and if it
Yeah.
happens when you're sleeping and you wake up to it,
Yeah.
or
Sleeping or awake. That
or-
might be Snow's power
or like
play.
this year, like we all stayed home and then it came and we just watched it come down. I just stared outside the
Yeah.
window for a while. Like me and Katie and Mac just like watched it
It's
happen.
low-key unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This comes from the sky?
And now like the ground is just different. I think it's the first snow. I think is my number one. I love. That really changes my whole
Yeah.
afternoon and mindset.
Yeah. Well, I think that argument could be for the first day of pure spring as well, because you just made it out.
You know what it is? It comes like that. All these others you ease into. Like the first fall day, like you get there slowly. Everything else you get there slowly. It can be cold, but you can have no snow. So it comes overnight, like just like that. I think that's why you stop when it happens.
The first snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. Let's see. A nice fall afternoon. We're big fall guys. First day escape in winter is nice. I'm probably going to do cold, rainy Saturday spent inside. I get it. I get the emotion you're going for. Comfies. You're in your sweats.
That's your number two?
There's no obligation. That's my last.
Oh, okay.
That's my last. It's nice, but I'd still rather be outside on one of these other days. Like, you only have one move. Like snow, we just talked about. Snow, you're sleeping, you're awake, you're watching it, you're in it, you're outside. It doesn't matter. First snow is money.
Rainy day
And the
inside
first snow is
so
the good
nice, though.
snow.
You're just inside.
But you get to cancel plans.
It's true.
Like you might have like a whole day of chores, and you're like, you know what? Let's just chill inside and watch a movie,
Yeah.
make some hot chocolate or something. Like that's like a nice feeling.
It's a great feeling. on this list, I think it's still last for me.
Well, okay, now we're going in a weird order because I have my first and last.
I have my last. My first. Yeah, I'm with you on snow one. I mean, that's a difference.
I think it's the
maker.
most stopping.
It's a Florida.
Yeah.
You're not gonna overlook that day.
Yeah. I think I'm going first snow. I'm going first true day of spring. I'm gonna go fall afternoon, outside after thunderstorm, and then cold rainy Saturday.
Okay. I'm going first snow, then I'm going fall. Going outside after a summer thunderstorm. Hold up. I was kind of
stopped
combining that with the first rainy day. A summer rain I enjoy.
Right. There's the emotion they're going for is after there's like a big thunderstorm and you go outside, there's kind of this weird calm. Like almost we were under attack.
I like that. I like going out during the thunderstorm.
You like being out during the thunderstorm as well.
Those are gonna tie.
Which ones?
Cold, rainy Saturday spent inside and going outside after a thunderstorm.
They're
kind
tying
of they're kind of the same event for me.
We got 5 things going on and you're putting a tie up
They're
there.
kind of the same thing.
I think I kind of have to have you
It's
pick
raining,
one.
you go inside, you enjoy that, and then at the end you go... Okay, I'd much rather go inside and escape. So that's my 3. When you cancel plans, it's raining outside.
Okay.
You're like, you know what? Let's just veg out all day today.
What if there were plans you wanted to do?
Still, you can do them the next day. Yeah. Saturday, that's Katie's day, so.
Kids' game gets canceled.
It's still fine because it's almost like a hangout day. Like, wow, let's just watch a movie.
No,
so that's my 3.
I like the emotion.
After the thunderstorms 4, first day of spring. I hate, spring is just allergies and sweating for me, so.
Yeah, you're coming from it from a little different angle. It's like
Spring is allergies
you're released
and sweating,
from winter.
but it's the first.
But I hear what you're saying.
That feeling that first day you get to...
BBD, 2 cookies and you're
That's very gradual for me. I don't think it's ever like, bam.
See, the
here we are.
one thing that I'll keep you in check with on that is, I don't know if you remember at Central, but there was a day every year at Central that it was clearly the first day of spring. Everyone busted out their new Christmas stuff that they hadn't been able to wear yet because it was cold. So all the girls were dressed up, the guys were... There's an energy on campus like you could day drink outside and not die. Like,
That's
First
fun.
day you can full hang out
that
outside.
feeling
Closed does
winter
nothing for me,
being
but
over.
yeah, I'm there.
Yeah,
a lot
that
of
first time
sneezing
you
for
get
me.
to fully hang out.
It's a lot of sneezing for me.
He's caught up on the sneezes, and I get it.
Spring.
I'm with you. I have very bad spring allergies
Spring
as
is
well.
Yeah.
But that first day...
If you told me first day of like summer, I think I'm there. Like it's 80 degrees and
think
we're
that's
going
more
to the
gradual.
beach. And we're going to the beach. First day at the beach, like first day of summer vacation where you get to the... That's there. Spring...
I mean, I think that's kind of what this really is.
So
because it's
Illinois
just
was
a
cool.
T-shirt in spring. You
Illinois
still
goes
get away
from...
with sweatshirt shorts combo for a while.
There are 2 different feelings. One is summer is here, and one is winter is over.
Yeah.
So it's where
So
you
I like
value
some...
that.
So you value that it is now summer more than being out of winter.
Yeah, because winter comes to spring. I like winter more than spring.
Like part of the appeal of that first spring day is that summer's coming.
Yeah, it's still rather the summer.
Yeah.
You know, I go... I'm fall, winter, spring, summer is my order of stuff. And the spring comes with allergies, and the summer comes with seeing my family and going to the beach. Yeah. But if you go to the beach, it's good.
You like summer less than spring?
I hate summer.
I know. I mean, I know you don't like hot weather.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't in your top 2.
That's our
but-
first day of summer. and
When
you
I
say
can't
summer's
wear a
your-
hoodie and a sweatshirt or jeans and a t-shirt, and I gotta be like as minimal clothing as possible, I'm not there.
Yeah, I see it.
I said the beach.
Yeah, I know. But it's also, you're saying summer is your least favorite month.
I'm not
And you
coming
like
at
the
you
first-
guys. Why are you
and you
coming
like
at me
the
so
first
hard for
day
this?
of
I'm just,
summer
we're
more
just
than
getting the
first day
You
of
were getting
spring.
confused in the emotions. We're not coming at you. We're trying to clarify.
I'm not confused in that one. I was confused on the rainy and the rainy. Just coming at me because it's my 5th pick.
We just clarified it. It's a lot going on. A lot of moving parts.
Spring.
For me, it's the T-shirt and the spring one because I'm sweaty every season, so might as well be the one where I like
You're
it.
taking some big digs at spring, and then you casually like, well...
And summer's my least favorite, actually.
That's what's happening.
But I was very clear that it was the vacation, the first day at the beach.
Yeah.
I didn't just say first day of summer.
Yeah. I mean, that means summer's coming, though, so it's like in there, you know?
Summer's part of summer vacation.
That's what we're talking about. Not coming at you.
I think I'm being incredibly clear.
You are. I think we are
So
too.
what's-
It's two different planes. It's all good. We're clarifying for the chat.
Yeah. Okay.
T-shirt day. I'm sweaty
First
and
day of
whatever.
summer
I'm
at the
sweaty
beach.
every season. Don't care that it means it's everyone else is sweaty now too. The fall afternoon, not the rake leaves. I don't rake leaves.
Bizarre that
but
he-
fall afternoons are very
was
nice.
The show.
I think outside post storm, nice time to walk.
Did I have fall too?
I don't remember where you fell. I was doing something else.
The first day of fall, when it goes from damp air,
You get that first
to crisp
crispness.
air,
Crisp.
is amazing.
It's a good word.
It's such a good feeling.
And yeah, cold, rainy day spent inside and snow are very similar. I'll give the edge to first snow because the first one is fun.
It snows.
But I
got more-
I really don't have much tolerance for snow. After
Yeah,
that
that's
first one,
true.
I really don't
That's true.
like
That's
it. And this
time-
year's first snow was a massive storm.
Yeah,
So
it's a real one.
it's still on the streets. And we've had another storm
Crisp,
since.
spaced out like that's a nice word.
Crisp.
Crisp.
Crisp is a really good word. Like,
Yeah.
And I also don't have kids in my life to enjoy the snow with.
Whoa.
It's like if you have kids, you go sledding all day, and that's a fun day.
some
I
people
like
hate the
kids
snow.
with it.
I as long as the snow keeps happening until it stops. Like this winter, I'll take this over last winter all the time because we got, by me, it never got gross. My little town is still like picturesque because we didn't get a really hot day or a rainy day in between all the snowstorms. It was just fresh powder every week in my neighborhood. Like,
Today might start feeling a little gross. It's the first day. It's
today
gonna get
it will.
substantial
Today it will, but I
mess.
think we're done. I don't think we have any more coming.
I don't believe so.
So like that
And
stretch,
I've seen a couple rain days.
that
so it's gonna
stretch
be
we
gone.
had from December to February was,
It's real.
if it's going to be cold, give me some pretty snow as we go. I enjoyed that.
One of the best New York City winters in like 7-8 years, I think people were saying.
Because of the snow?
Yeah.
Because last year we didn't get any.
I wish that big storm came maybe a few weeks earlier and we got a little bit more gap between that and the next kind of big storm, but I can also see the argument for it would have been weird if it like went away and came back.
Now, Scott just found a really
Yeah,
good
that
way.
I was about to bring that up.
That's
as
a
well.
really good twist. I don't know where that lands on your guys' spring and summer scale, but first day you can roll your windows down while driving, and that means sunflower seed season has started for me. That is
I lean spring for that.
It's during the spring, yeah, because you can do that while you have if you have a
it's
sweatshirt
almost
on.
tail end
Yeah.
or mid spring or
Yeah, you can do that shamelessly, like once you hit April.
That's a good argument for that time period. Yeah. Do we have
April's green.
mailbags? I don't have a color for April. I think I have like a purple, Easter purple. You know, like the what are those colors called? That pastels.
Yeah.
Like a pastel purple is what I
Easter.
have for April.
Yeah.
Nah.
I feel like April's the bloom month.
April showers bring May flowers.
Well, I found one.
It's mailbag, motherfucker! Bam!
This comes from Erwin. He sent this in a long time ago.
Erwin.
I forgot I put it aside.
Those cookies are good.
Yeah.
Do you want one?
I've had too
If
many.
we could not do Oreo cookie lunches every Wednesday, that'll be a new request.
Well, it was gonna be last week, just a big Oreo fest.
Right. Now two.
And I guess I'm glad that didn't happen because I would have had to go shopping this morning.
All right.
Yeah.
Stan said he would like to see some time in the outfield. topic we can have for Talking Yanks.
Cashlight in the fire.
We've got a good amount of
Love
voicemails too, so we'll be able to hit that in the
See you guys
contract
later.
stuff. Hey guys, big fan of the show. So glad I found you guys. Also recently started listening to Last from the Past and loving it. That was in December. He sent that. Maybe he's caught up. I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, my question is, what is the best worst movie you've seen? So bad it's good.
The
So like
best,
your
worst movie I've
go-to
seen.
like bad movie. You're watching it because it's bad.
I mean, genre-wise, best bad movie. Like I like
Or your
Saving
favorite.
Silverman a lot as a comedy, like genuinely, and that's not like a highly regarded comedy.
Yeah, it depends on the definition of bad.
Yeah, because I mean,
Because
you
like
will
the
find
joke about it is
you
that
will
it's
find,
bad.
You will
or-
find a lot of people that they're like, oh yeah, I like that movie, Jack Black. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
just like
I
not
dislike
high.
it more than a lot of.
I feel like that's like a different.
You got a bad movie
category.
you like?
A bad movie?
Yeah,
Kids movies? Those count?
sure.
Like The Mighty Ducks?
I don't think that counts.
Okay.
It's got to be a movie that's regarded as bad. Like if you told,
Like
I think,
Saving Silverman.
yeah, like you told a room full of guys like, oh, Mighty Ducks, you like that? I think everyone would be like, "Arr."
Like the Mighty Ducks.
Samurai Cop, The Room. I think I've seen that.
Biodome?
That counts
I
as a
liked
bad
Biodome
movie.
as a kid. I don't think I like it anymore.
Biodome. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Like a flick you actually watch that you tell someone like, yeah, this is pretty bad.
No,
It's tough.
I had friends growing up that like, hey, we should like Troll 2 or The Room. I had friends that loved watching those. Like, you should watch this movie. It's so bad. And I was always like, well, let's watch a good movie.
Yeah.
though. I was never in on the let's laugh at how bad this is. Because I was
Yeah.
like, well, this is just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people love them. Surf Ninjas.
Yeah.
That's another good one. No, I didn't.
I'm struggling. You got
You
anything,
don't-
Bieber?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, there's just like you kind of you can't like plan for it. It's like you like gamble
okay,
on it.
I
It's like,
have
oh
one.
man, this
I have one.
stinks.
Okay.
And then you're
I
with friends
think
and it's fun.
Waterworld is regarded as awful and bad. And if Waterworld is ever on TV as I'm flipping through, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
So does that count?
I think that counts.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Waterworld?
Dude, Waterworld is a movie where all the land goes away and the earth is flooded. And Kevin Costner and Dustin Hoffman, not Dustin Hoffman, it's the other guy from Hoosiers. Passed away recently. There's like pirates and stuff.
I think Waterworld, and Jim, I'm sure you could probably correct me on this, but it was like really highly budgeted, and it was supposed to be a big thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to
and
be
then it
huge.
flopped.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing from the way you talk about it means like it's a solid movie, but it probably didn't live up to expectations at the time. So people,
Yeah, it's like a 6.2. It's not in the same realm
I
as The
feel like it's a
Room or
different
Surf
category.
Ninjas
Yeah.
or Trolls 2. It's not that. But maybe that's my closest one to that.
there's got to be a comedy.
Dennis Hopper.
like a comedy we just laugh at that other people are like,
But comedy's tough because it's always sometimes it's just the sense of humor is
Yeah, is it
different.
bad or is
you know
it-
what I mean?
yeah,
Or does it just tickle your sense of humor?
Right.
Or...
And then like kids movies is where I keep going, but I don't know what other bad movies I like. I'm trying to think of like movies on TV because I never just put one on. I don't know.
Con Air. Yeah, like that gets tricky. I think if I ask someone, the people I talk to about Con Air, like Con Air.
Con Air's close. It's closer than Waterworld. Semi-Pro is not a good bad movie.
Yeah, I mean,
James.
we're-
Semi-Pro is a good movie. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. I think what
Yeah.
these people are asking for are
'Cause-
like mistakes that they love.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah, like
crazy directors.
Yeah, like there's a difference between like comedies that aren't supposed to be like critically acclaimed.
There's like a whole genre.
There's a
So
genre.
like now this guy
movie,
said
they
National
were
Treasure,
kind
which
of
is
trying
regarded as
here.
one of the best. Like the first National
People love
Treasure
it,
is
yeah.
pound for pound one of the best action adventure movies like recently in recent times.
Ooh, like Troy.
Every act perfectly leads into the next. It's like taut.
I feel like when we were talking about the comedy area, Troy P in the chat just had a good one. Envy.
I don't know what that is.
Wasn't that the Jack Black Pooh Be Gone movie or whatever?
Yes.
Like that. I think that would count for that genre.
I didn't
if you're
like
in
that.
it. Yeah, I don't love
I don't
it.
like that either.
Gets a couple laughs out.
Yeah, like this guy, he said it's semi-pro. It's a dumb movie. It is a dumb movie, but it's
Yeah,
not.
dumb isn't the
Right.
same.
That's
where
bad.
you go to like the Dumb and Dumbers.
Basketball in the chat right now. Yes, like if you're talking to
That's-
movie critics.
But that's
but
that
the guys
came out
making
exactly
it-
how they wanted it to
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
out.
their goal was
Yeah.
for it to be stupid.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like that. That was
If
intentional.
I Google good bad movies, what will come up?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, you know what? That lands on people's lists sometimes is Jingle All the Way, the Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger Christmas movie. Some people love that.
Yeah, there's a lot of like Christmas bad movies people that get like attached
The
to.
Ringer has a 50 best good bad movies, so I'll give them a chance.
I am on that as well. It's a lot of
Is there a
action
lot
movies.
of scrolling?
It's just a lot of action movies right now. Like a lot of Spice World. I watched that as a kid because I had two sisters. I've seen it a lot. It is bad.
Save the Last Dance. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through the list and I don't know a lot.
Yeah, this.
Oh, Jiggly with J Lo and Ben.
If someone actually liked Geely, yeah, I guess so.
Catwoman. They have Con Air's 24. They have Room is 23. They have Troll 2. So they got 20 more above that. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was what it was supposed to be.
Deep Blue Sea.
Triple X. That's a bad movie. We're seeing that in theaters. She's All That. Oh no, I like the spoof of that. So maybe that is.
Ooh, like at number 8, they have Final Destination, which I don't.
The first Final Destination?
The original, yeah. Which is kind of like.
That's not a bad movie.
No. Like that's. They
Lead-
did their thing.
Lead actor was Stan from the Eminem music video.
Okay, so I'm seeing
Anaconda, White Chicks.
Anaconda, White Chicks.
Oh! Number 2. I love Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
I love Wild Wild West. If Wild Wild West, and it should be regarded as a bad movie. I
Yeah.
agree that it should be a bad movie. I love Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
29 feet of intestine and the ability to reproduce. It's a
Good.
great movie.
Yeah.
Can we watch that scene?
Well, yeah.
Dr. Loveless.
Call me Dr. Love.
I don't want it to be that long.
Feel like I'm missing a Ken movie.
Don't you just hate that song?
Have you seen this, BBD?
I have not.
Well, he lost his legs in the war. Civil
Why,
War.
y'all look like you seen a ghost.
They thought he was dead.
It's me, dear friend. Alive and kicking. Well, alive anyway. We may have lost the war, but heaven knows we haven't lost our sense of humor. No. Not even when we lost a lung, a spleen, a bladder, 2 legs, 35 feet of small intestine, and our ability to reproduce, all in the name of the South? Do we ever lose our sense of humor?
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. It's a good list of things he lost.
Freddy got fingered.
I don't like Freddy Got Fingers. Bad. I didn't like it. I didn't see the humor in it.
I wouldn't watch it on TV.
Yeah.
I seen it.
I'll watch Con Air. I'll watch
Yeah.
Waterworld. I'll watch Wild Wild West. So that's
yeah,
my
if Con
answer.
Air's up there. That'd probably be mine.
I think Con Air.
Because I immediately said, like, that's a good flick. And then even the chat was like, well, okay.
Yeah, I think Con Air.
Go easy with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good question.
Okay. Heavy.
Dude, movie stuff is so bizarre. We did this on Talking Yanks live stream at one point, but I was texting with Evan and Co. the other day because I was telling him I was watching Psych. And then I said, Psych was so long ago. I said, yeah, sometimes I play movies for Luke from like 2010, and he's like, I don't want to watch an old movie, and it's like jarring. And he responded, well, sorry, Luke, they don't make comedies anymore.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it's so fucking weird. If you're 20 years old, we should ask Rourke, what's your favorite comedy movie of your formative years?
Yeah.
Like, everyone loves the comedy from 14 to 18 years old. Like, what has that been for the last 5 years? There's just they don't make comedies anymore. It's bizarre.
We ended talking Knicks with this last night.
Last night.
Oh my God, that was last night.
This conversation?
Tom Piccolo put up a fight that made all of us kind of jump back. That he vouched that Game Night is a very funny movie.
Game
He
Night's a
said
good
it's
movie.
his like favorite comedy of the last however many years.
Well,
I
yeah,
enjoyed Game Night.
but
I haven't seen it.
But when you look at the list of the
Right.
last 10 years, Game Night is
Yeah.
up there.
It's up there.
It's Jumanji and then Game Night.
Yeah.
There's no funny movies anymore. This is the end, but that's like
Yeah.
2011.
Is that really that long? Yeah, I had friends.
Oh,
Yeah, This Is the End is almost 10 years old. Maybe not. 2013. Still,
yeah.
it's crazy. They just don't make
Wow.
comedies anymore at all. The next group were supposed to come. Like, it was the SNL cast, then it was like Will Ferrell and Adam McKay's group of people. They passed the torch to Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill and all those. And then there's no one else.
It's supposed to be like the Workaholics guys.
Yeah,
But
they
they're
they
like-
made their Game
Yeah.
Over Man was funny.
Yeah, we watched that.
Yeah, we did watch
Watched that at the World Series.
Popstar's got to be 10
Pop
years
Stars.
old.
Oh, yeah.
Greg fought for that,
But isn't that really old too?
probably.
It's 2016. So we're 5 years out.
Kaylee, who's 23 in the chat, said like 21 Jump Street is like the funny movie from that time period.
Yeah, that's not that funny.
It's not great. I think a lot of people do like it.
Funny.
Yeah.
I'll vouch for 21 Jump Street.
It's
and
good.
even that's
It's a good
2012.
movie, but
Even that's
It's a different
2012.
realm. It's just
that's 2012. So like, yeah. Is it just because all those young comedians are just doing social media now? They're not putting their energy into writing screenplays and acting.
I don't know. It's
Chicken and egg
interesting.
stuff, I guess.
Talladega Nights is 15 years old.
Superbad being 2007 just messed
Yeah.
me up. Because my go-to answer when you were talking about people who are 20 years old.
Horrible
23.
Bosses, that's also got to be 2011, 2012,
Somewhere around, I think 2012.
Millers.
2011.
2011. Yeah, 10 years ago. Horrible Bosses.
Crazy.
That was funny.
Bridesmaids was funny. What year was
Deadpool,
that?
not a comedy. There's jokes in it.
Where the Millers was 13.
Yeah, Booksmart
Bridesmaids
is
was
Booksmart's
2011.
kind of up there, but it's still like that would be middle of the pack back in the 2000.
The original
So 2010.
Hangover was 09.
They don't.
That's
Yeah,
too long ago.
yeah, it's almost I like a lot. You can't even really argue it because even the movies that we are throwing out, they're still so sparse. Where like
Yeah. No, it's
when we
it's
were
odd.
in high school and college and middle
There's, like,
school,
always
comedies
the
were
comedy.
the
Every
job.
couple weeks.
Every couple weeks, there's a brand new comedy, and now there's just no comedies.
Neighbors. Like that was a good. Like if Neighbors came out in the past 5 years, that might be the funniest movie of the past 5 years.
Mm-hmm. When did Neighbors come out? 14. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so 7. What year is it?
2021.
21.
It's wild.
Wow.
What do we need like to happen? Do we need Will Ferrell to be like a producer?
He's not funny anymore, and his producer, who made all his comedies with him, is now making those movies that are very popular. And I am on the minority opinion. I think they're awful. Where he just does like that YouTube editing in the middle of a serious movie, like Vice and The Big Short, and there's another one coming out very soon.
What do you mean by that YouTube editing?
Like it'll be like he'll just like put a clip of a lion running while there's dialogue
Just to
happening.
like cut. Yeah.
Yeah, like it,
So,
it
like,
looks
what
like if
we
you
would
handed a
do to
movie
make
to
something.
us and we chopped it up for social media. That's what he's doing now, and I don't like it at all. Like Vice could have been a really, really good movie if you cut out all of the crazy editing. In my opinion, I'm not in the popular opinion here, but he's not. That's what he's doing now. He's making those kind of movies. He has one coming out soon.
Eurovision.
What's that?
Didn't watch it, but it was like the comedy listed on Netflix for a while.
Eurovision. I don't know what that is.
Never heard anyone rave about it.
There's still not even like funny TV shows out anymore either.
It's true.
Like sitcoms.
Everyone
died.
tries to mix it.
New Girl was like the last sitcom. Modern Family's the last like reality docu thing.
Like mockumentary.
Mockumentary. Then those are really old.
Modern Family's old.
Yeah.
Veep is old. It's crazy. The world ain't funny anymore.
What's that show? Doesn't HBO have one with Adam and like they're part of a church or something? And it's
Oh yeah, but they do limited series.
Gotcha.
That's not like
yeah. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'd have to watch more of.
That started.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's good. You'd like it.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine
I've watched
started
some of
in
it.
2013.
But yeah, it's not new. Yeah,
But are they
it's
still
over.
going?
I believe it's over now. I think it ended recently.
Fleabag's funny, and that debuted in 2017. Atlanta is funny, but it's not like straight comedy. It's very like makes you think as well.
I think it ended last year.
What did?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it is still on? Sure.
Reno 911. It's old. Marvelous Miss Maisel is good. I mean, there's jokes in it. It's not comedy.
I think we just found it as well.
What?
The Reno 911 movie, not critically acclaimed. We're probably putting that on.
If that's considered a bad movie.
I think it is.
I think that would fall into
I
the
think it
category.
But even though it's comedy, like again, they got exactly what they wanted out of that. They didn't fuck it up.
Yeah,
in the
it
slightest.
ties in. It ties into Reno
It
911
was
being
supposed to be kinda
underappreciated
stupid.
as it went, but I think it was pretty widely regarded as like a bad flick.
Yeah, 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Because it's basically it's just a series of Reno 911.
But it's so funny. Reno 911 the movie is so funny. I wonder what it got on Rotten Tomatoes. Because it's bad review critics and the audience score is bad. So there you go. Reno 911's hilarious.
There it is. Needed that.
I love that. Do we have anything else? Is this the last conversation we're having?
I think you should leave in the chat. Yeah, that was a comedy show.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the biggest win so far.
Yeah.
I
but
mean,
it's not a sitcom.
yeah, it's sketch.
No, it's sketch comedy.
Sketch comedy. Same with
It's still someone trying to do
yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Auntie Donna's.
Yeah.
Those are like my two favorites ever. So
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Auntie Donna's is you scared showing that to people.
Did you poison Max Manus?
I
I-
think you should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like personally hand it to him, but I
Okay.
tweeted about it enough, and he said he was going to do it, and I said, and then he and I had a sidebar.
Because he dropped one, and I was like, oh, man. We're poisoning the company.
Well, it's pretty popular. Season 2 comes
Yeah.
out soon.
Have they said that?
Yeah.
DVD.
Do you have a date?
We do have to, like, change office plans around that.
No, I do think it's April 23rd. It's coming out very soon.
Oh, boy.
You didn't know this? You're supposed to be a super fan.
I mean, look. There's been so many reported dates that it was like gonna be a thing.
April 23rd, 2019 is when season 1 got released. Just joking.
I think that is when season.
I know I'm joking that that's a season 2 release date.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. I was really happy for BBD for a little bit.
Season 2 is coming out.
There's gonna be a season 2 at some point.
Max Manus tweeted, according to Sport Track, the Yankees still have $5.85 million left in cap space before they hit the luxury tax, which makes me think they could still find a good way to squeeze in a good steering wheel that doesn't fly off the wheel while you're driving. So, I knew he'd been fully corrupted at that point. Sweet man.
A great steering wheel.
All right.
Release date is yet to be announced as of February 18th.
Yes, which was my birthday.
Let me get 2 Oreos for the road.
Yeah, I'll take 2 as well. Did you? So Jake,
Give him 2 of the good ones.
In
You
this,
want 2 good
yeah, don't give me a
ones.
coffee, please.
I'll go
Please
1
don't.
and 1.
In the secret chat, did you see what happened last night in the secret Twitter chat?
Mm-mm.
So, Caitlin, who's now on Twitter, got
Right.
invited to the secret chat. So I think
Am I in the
BBD.
secret chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
You were the first of any of us in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a secret.
That's a big time.
It
Secret.
is a secret.
You can't even say the name of it.
They got mad the one time we almost did.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Good thing we caught you.
I've been telling everybody.
So Katie got invited to it, right? By BBD.
Sure.
She had no idea what it was because she's never on Twitter. And I was like, she's like, where is it? So she gave me her phone, and then I took it for her, and then she was like, what do I say? And I responded in all caps, BBD eats bugs, for her and sent it. And she laughed. For
Not true. I did know about the secret group before they invited me.
I knew no, I was saying you didn't know how to like access it.
Oh, I don't know anything about Twitter, but I do know about them.
Okay,
Just want to clear one thing
Katie
up.
ran in.
yeah, I don't think I said the opposite. I think
No,
you did. You
said I don't know anything about them.
Twitter. Well, anyway, listen to her
Roll the
laughing.
tape back. Roll
And
the
then
tape.
BBD dropped, I think you should leave now response. And I mean, it was just giggle. We're laying in a dark bedroom falling asleep.
I don't have my glasses on. I can't see the name.
That lasted for a while, but I knew BBD would like that because he sent, fuck, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
And she just lost it. It was really funny.
Plays.
But I was laughing pretty good. The rest of the secret chat was like, wow, coming in hot. And that was right after I photoshopped, face swapped us with Wallace Shawn. So it was like,
That got
we
me
had a
really
a lot
good.
going on.
like, you like that? That was a
We were
big
recording
giggle
Talking
session.
Nicks when that came out, and I got to check the tape. I think I was laughing really hard.
It's good. It's good content.
How crazy is how perfectly it fit.
Fit.
Put his face on both of your faces.
We
Might
gotta
have
hit
to-
him up.
Yeah, that might be my new face app
go-to.
trick for a while. Just Wallace Shawn and you blend. It's perfect.
For it.
Okay, don't die. Jake's dying, so we got to go. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Love you. Goodbye. Farewell.
See you guys at the Rotary Club.
Ooh, we're starting a Rotary Club, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.